Ladies and gentlemen, are you ready for some football? Or as my chat affectionately likes to call it, hand egg. How we doing, folks? So the Super Bowl is in a few days, and I'm kind of in a football mood because of that. Hand egg sports ball, yeah! Hi, Cap, how's it going? Good to see you. Also, Jane, I see you there. Congrats on first. So yeah, I'm in a football mood because the Super Bowl is coming up in a few days. And I kind of just want to play a retro football game that is a lot of fun for me. And that's not too difficult for me to set up either. The most famous version of this game, which is Tecmo Super Bowl, is actually it's the most famous version's on the NES. But right now, I don't have a great way of setting up the NES for stream. I could do it, but it would take a couple of extra things for me to do that. So I figured, let's just do the Super Nintendo version for now. It's fun. But this is widely regarded as like one of the most classic football video games of all time. It's pretty great. This version's from all the way back in 1993 for the Super Nintendo. And it holds up remarkably well for this day and age. Its gameplay is kind of arcadey, actually. Even though it was about as realistic as you could get at the time. But it's really fun. Like, this game is a blast. Like, even if you don't know that much about football, it's not that hard to get into this game. It's actually not too complicated. Aside from, understanding the rules of football and all that. But it's a fun game. I figured I'd play it because I think it'd be fun. Eli Dodger, how's it going? You saw a tweet announcing a Tecmo Bowl movie? That does not sound real. There's no way that's a real thing, right? There's no way. But hi, Eli. Good to see you. Cap, it was a tired day. I see. Hopefully hopefully it gets better now that we've reached the evening. But yeah, this game's pretty awesome. I'm going to do a season. I'm going to play through an entire season on stream. Not in one stream, but I'm going to spread this out over like 2 or 3 parts probably. Just because I'm in the mood for it, honestly. Tomorrow's going to be rather busy too. I'm sorry, Cap. Well, hopefully you can rest up for a bit while you've got time. But before I do the season, I actually want to do one preseason game that I figure would be pretty appropriate, considering that the Super Bowl in real life is happening in just a few days. So why not do the actual Super Bowl matchup? Which this year just so happens to be the Seattle Seahawks and the New England Patriots. Again, somehow the Patriots returned. So, and what makes this even more confusing is that the Super Bowl is always a matchup between the champions of the AFC, like the American Football Conference, and the NFC, the National Football Conference. So you always get a team from the NFC down here versus a team from the AFC up here. But you'll notice that the Seahawks are in the AFC as well as the Patriots, because back in 1993, that was actually the case. But the Seahawks moved to the NFC about a decade after this. They were moved to the NFC because a couple of expansion teams came in and they had to realign things, and the Seahawks ended up in the other conference. So, as if that wasn't confusing enough. But I figure I may as well start this my playthrough with this little preseason matchup to warm up and get things going. So I'm gonna pick the Seahawks because of these two teams, they're the ones that I prefer. I would rather the Seahawks win this Super Bowl because the Patriots have won way too many. So here's our first game, preseason match: the Seattle Seahawks and the New England Patriots. Coin toss. Seahawks are in the whites and the Patriots are wearing blue, which is weird because in the actual Super Bowl in a few days, it's going to be the reverse. I'll take the ball first. I win the coin toss. I'll choose to receive in the first half. What I really like about the Tecmo Super Bowl games, one of the things I like, is the heroic cutscenes whenever a player makes a big play. Ooh, we got a big run here. That's a good return. What I really like about it is the intro cutscene. So, the way this works, you're given 8 plays to choose from, and you have to pick one of them when you're on offense. You pick one of the plays to run. If you're on defense, you pick one of those 8 plays to try to stop. Like, you're basically guessing which of the 8 plays the offense is going to run. And if you guess correctly, the defense immediately blitzes towards the ball and it basically stops the play dead, like, immediately. It's actually pretty cool. It's a cool way of doing it. So I'm going to start. I have the ball first. I'm going to call that play up in the second from the top left, where I'm going to run over to the right-hand side here. Blue 43, blue 43. And he's going to get quite a bit of yardage. He gets the first down and breaks away. Oh my god, he's going to town. He's to the 30. Let's go. What a run. What a run. I believe that's Chris Warren, I think is the guy's name. Remember, these players are all really old names because they're from 1993. Spartacus, watching this while at a football game. JK at the gym. Gotcha. Good to see you, Spartacus. How's it going? Let's do another run play, though. Let's go up the middle this time. Handoff, straight up the middle, and he's going nowhere that time. Just stuffed. How about a passing play this time? Let's try something a little bit different here. Who's open? Oh, we got a guy down there. That's Brian Blades for the corner of the end zone. And, of course, my quarterback overthrew it because this quarterback is really, really bad. You know what? Yeah, screw it. We're just going all out. I'm picking the play in the bottom right. We're just going to send everybody out, and just whoever's open gets the ball. There, that guy. Edmonds, I guess. Another terrible throw. Great job, McGuire. Well, Cap just banned the word that is the opposite of up. So hopefully I can remember to not say that. Okay, well, it's fourth. It's fourth opposite of up. So I'm in field goal range, so I'll go ahead and kick it. This is going to be a 46-yard field goal attempt. I think I missed it. It's too far to the left. Yeah, I missed. I mistimed that terribly. This is why you do a warm-up game, because I'm gonna need this. Now the Patriots get the ball. So I have to predict what play they're gonna run. A lot of times what I do is I just pick the play that I don't want them to do, and pass plays scare me, so I'm gonna pick one of those. So which player do I want to control on defense? There's Cortez Kennedy here in the middle. He's really good. He's defensive tackle. And back here, this guy Robinson is a good safety. He's in a safe position because that's why it's called a safety. He's very good. You want me to make up an ad for the Tecmo Bowl movie? Okay, Eli. I'll have to think of something. Hold up. Coming to your screens this summer. You need more football? We've got more football. Tecmo Bowl, the movie. Totally not affiliated with any real-life professional football leagues. No, why would you even think that? I was about to say the word that Cap banned. I'm glad I didn't. I'm not sure what else I'm supposed to say for the ad. Coming to theaters on the 12th of Never, right after the real Super Bowl. Oh, picked off. Was that my dude, or was it one of the computer player characters? I don't remember, but that was good. The 12th of November. Yes, beautiful. You know what? So, there's something really funny that I want to mention about this, by the way, while I'm trying to get another score here. So, the funny thing about this, the Seahawks and the Patriots are the two teams that are in the Super Bowl in real life this year, right? Well, the funny thing is, in 1993, going into the start of this season, the Seahawks and the Patriots were the two worst teams in the NFL. So, I'm playing with essentially the two worst teams in the game right now. Which I think is pretty ironic. The Seahawks at least have a couple of really good players on defense. Their offense is pretty poo, but the Patriots are just, they are horrible in this game. They've got like nothing. And that's going to be 2nd and 1 to go. Okay, so I'm going to do something, since I'm on the 1-yard line, I'm going to do something special. Normally you press A for a run play and you push the direction of the play you want, and B for pass. But if you press the X button, you can call a special play, which is a halfback dive. So I'm just going to jump over the line, dive, and get a touchdown. Now, if you can stop that if you're the defense. So touchdown, we're on the board first. Extra point, easy peasy, 7-0 lead. Crap! No! You're right! I did say it! Ah! I have to reset the timer now. Yeah! I don't know if it was over. It was like right at 5 minutes. I don't know. That was close. Eli, imagine being the Seahawks and not passing at the 1. I know. Okay, so for context, the Seahawks and the Patriots have actually played in the Super Bowl before. This was 12 years ago, I believe. And it was very close at the end of the game, and the Seahawks were driving, looking to score right at the end to take the lead and probably win the game. And they had the ball at the 1-yard line. So normally, you would do what I just did, right? And you would just run the ball into the end zone from the 1-yard line, especially when the Seahawks happened to have Marshawn Lynch, one of the best running backs in football at the time. But for some reason, they decided to get cute with it, and they tried throwing the ball on the 1-yard line, and it got intercepted, game over, and they lost. I still don't understand why they did that, and we will probably never know. So we got 5 seconds left before the end of the half. I gotta remember to hit the B button twice so that I can control Eugene Robinson. And that's a deep ball. Incomplete, because the Patriots in this game just suck terribly. And that's gonna be halftime. Wait, what? Hold on. Oh, wait, no. I'm dumb. That wasn't halftime. That was just the end of the first quarter. I'm stupid. Ignore me. That was just the first quarter. I don't know why I thought it was halftime. Okay, never mind. Anyway, Dan McGuire at QB is going to hand it off. Chris Warren going to do a little bit of zigzagging around here. Chris Warren's actually a decent running back in this game. The main thing is that the Seahawks don't have much of a passing game because the quarterback is bad. Because all the players have different stats and everything. Which is really neat, especially for a game back then. They all have different stats that affect the gameplay. We're going to do a reverse to this other running back and pick up another first. I didn't say the opposite of up this time, so we're fine. Let's do a pass play just to shake it up a bit. Who's open? You're kind of open. Edmonds in the corner. Beautiful catch. That is a TD for the Seahawks. Farrell Edmonds. I can't say I've ever heard of him before. So, the other funny thing about the Seahawks and Patriots is that with these two teams back then, they were both really bad. The season before, they had both won only 2 games. So they both picked a quarterback in the draft. The Patriots got the number 1 pick, and they took Drew Bledsoe, who turned out to be pretty good. And the Seahawks took, at number 2, they took Rick Mirer, who was not so good. he was not who they were hoping for. Oh, good job by my defense stopping it there. Trying to think of what else I can say about the game itself. Like, I'm not sure what else. I'm sure I'm missing things that I can explain, but okay, my defender kind of got blown up there. If you get stuck in a tackle animation, like if your players are wrestling, you can mash the A button to try and break free. Or if you're the defender and you're caught in there, you mash to tackle them. Okay, good stop, good stop. So now they're going to punt. And that's a pretty weak kick. Can I do anything with this? No, not really. Not too bad, though. Let's see. We're up by 2 scores, and with a minute 27 left in the half, I am going to completely throw caution to the wind, and I am just going to yeet the ball. I'm just going to send everyone out and just yeet it. What a catch! I swear, sometimes the receivers in this game just do stuff that you think wouldn't be feasible, but sometimes they just make crazy catches. I called timeout to stop the clock, give myself more time to pick a play here. The clock runs down for 10 seconds after a play, and then it just pauses after that, and they blew up. They blew it up. They called it. I'll call timeout here again. Let's try a different run play. Was the timer up? I think it was by like a second. By like 1 minute. I think the timer was up. Barely. I'm gonna call timeout again here. God, I hate it. I hate that I keep doing that. Quit, call the hocus pocus, if only I could. But this is about as close as it's gonna get. To Kane in the corner of the end zone. Touchdown, Seahawks. Dude, this Patriots team is terrible. I mean, they're like the worst team in the game, so I'm not shocked. Like, they're easily the worst. Especially because they don't even have, like, the rookie quarterback. Okay, now it's halftime for sure. We get a blimp, and we get a jester. Poor guy can't stay upright. Halftime stats. They have 5 total yards of offense in the first half. Dude. 5 yards in the first half. That's abysmal. Like, that offensive coordinator needs to get fired, like, right now. Dude. That's an excellent kick. That's going to pin them way back. Not that it matters too much, because, I mean, their offense can't do anything. Now that I've said that, they're probably going to break free for a big gain. Okay. So this game's pretty much already decided. Let me control Cortez Kennedy up front. This guy made the Hall of Fame. I believe he made the Hall of Fame. Well, there's your big gain.
First down.
He's very fast, though. Right on the line. What do I want to stop here? I don't like it when they pass, so I'm going to keep calling pass plays. I like to try to break those up. Let's take Eugene Robinson again. The safety runs in with the sack! That never happens! Okay, let's go. We'll take it, we'll take it. Keep being terrible, Patriots. It's really weird having the Patriots be awful, because they've been so good for almost my entire life, you know? It's just really strange. Alright, I'm gonna cover the middle of the field here. Ooh, picked off! Let me break free, come on. Okay. Hunter, nice pick. Alright, so now I'm gonna try this wraparound play. This is a weird setup, but let's try it. Oh, they fake the handoff to somebody else, and then all that for 1 yard. Come on, guys. Let's try running up the middle with this Williams dude. I don't know who this is. And they called it. I don't know how that counts as a 2-yard loss, but okay. Now let's try a deep pass play on 3rd and long. there's a ton of room open, and that took too long to get there, so incomplete. I'm actually gonna have to punt. I mean, I'm not that surprised because the Seahawks offense is very bad. That might get blocked. No, thank God. Okay. I have to kick it kind of short. That's pretty good, though. I can't kick it too far because... Oh! Oh! Fumble! Pick it up! Pick it up! Pick it up, guys! Come on! Yes! Oh! That's gonna be a scoop and score! Beautiful! Exactly as planned! And the route is on. Jeez. Oh! I missed the extra point. Okay. Great. Because I just hit it too fast. Alright, so you can miss the extra point in this version. I know in the NES version you can't. It's actually impossible. Doink! Yeah, I like it. It's funny when it hits the post. It is quite funny.
Blue 48! Blue 48!
I wonder if this is a preview for how the actual Super Bowl is going to go. Because I kind of think the Seahawks are going to win the real Super Bowl. I think they're just a better team. Now that I've said that, the Patriots are probably going to win it, aren't they?
Blue 43!
I feel like everybody outside of New England wants the Seahawks to win, though. Well, okay, maybe not 49ers fans. Or Rams fans, but...
Round 52! Round 52!
Get him. Ah! I keep getting away with it, though, because their quarterback is so bad. The other thing that's weird, I mentioned the rookie quarterbacks that both of these teams drafted going into the season. Neither one of them is in this game. I guess maybe because they didn't quite have the rookies figured out yet. They didn't know how to program them. They didn't know what stats to give them, or maybe their contracts hadn't been finalized or something. I don't know exactly what it is. Let's go. Sack on 4th down. Beautiful. Beautiful. As long as we don't get a repeat of 28-3, I'll be happy. Eli, I have to ask, are you a Falcons fan? Because if so, I am so sorry. But no, I hated that. I'm not a Falcons fan either, and I hated that Super Bowl. It was so just... Ugh. Oh, wait, no, that was 3rd down. 4th down. This is 4th down. They're going to go for it because they pretty much have to.
Round 52!
This late in the game, they down by this much, they have no reason not to. Why are you running the ball on 4th and 19, my guy? Oh, dear. Oh, you're a cheesehead. You're a Packers fan. Okay. Gotcha. But yeah, 28-3 was a disaster. That should never happen again. Okay. Blades is wide open. Touchdown. Beautiful. It's not even so much that the Seahawks offense is good, it's that the Patriots are just awful in this game. It's crazy. I might miss this one too. Oh no, that one goes right down the middle for some reason. Okay. Sure. I'm not gonna complain. I don't know why I'm picking a run here, but yeah, why not? I think games in the Super Nintendo version take a little longer than they do in the NES version. I think it's just a very slightly slower paced. I think the animations take just a little bit longer. It's not too bad. It'll add up over time, but it's not that bad. We called that play, blew it up, sack. This ain't the Legion of Boom, and this ain't the Dark Side, which are the nicknames of the Seahawks defenses. But, oh, that's a safety! 2 points, let's go! And we get the ball back. This is just Oh, well, onside kick. Okay. The quarterback takes it, and Dan McGuire is going down to the 20-yard line. That was pretty funny. Okay. That was great. That never happens in real life. Why on earth would you put... Oh, well, that ended badly. They just immediately called that. Yeah, let's just run it on second down. Why not? That's a first down. Let's go.
First down.
Oh, hi, Jane. How's it going, buddy? I see you lurking. Hi. But congrats on getting first, by the way. How you doing, bud? Throwing on first down is not wise here, but, I mean, I'm up 38-0. I'm not exactly worried about blowing the lead. I don't know how he didn't catch that, though. Come on, guys. Let's run the ball again. Sure, why not? Got a hole, and touchdown! No! Stopped at the 1. That's fine, we can just dive. Oh, that's free. He's in. Excellent. 42-0. It is the meaning of life. And I have ruined it. It is now 43-0. Jeez. I mean... I don't know what else to say, man. Like, this is just a blowout. I'm kind of hoping that this is what ends up happening in real life. I mean, I know that this is completely different players and everything, but... I mean, I'd be okay with it personally. I'm gonna just try rushing the QB with Cortez Kennedy here. That's a sack. Let's go. I didn't get to it. That was Jeff Bryant. These are all real player names, by the way. Like, these are the actual players that were playing for these teams back in 92, 93. Oh, beautiful. Okay, they have to go for it because, well, you know, they're going to lose otherwise. I mean, they're already going to lose, so what's the point? But it's the thought that counts. 4th and 27 on their own 2-yard line. Like, that's going to be a safety if I can get it. Nope. Okay, that's fine, that's fine. Let's just run it right up the middle. We get it right in front of their end zone. Beautiful. He can walk in. Touchdown. That's going to be 49-0. Dude. Like, this Seahawks team isn't even very good, and I'm just beating the pants off of these guys. Or maybe the Seahawks just aren't as bad as I thought. I don't know, man. Like, maybe their stats are a little higher than they should be. I don't know, but we're talking about a team that was 2-14 going into this season. I don't know. I mean, I know the defense is good, but there's no reason why the offense should be doing this well. Or maybe the CPU just sucks. That's probably the most likely outcome here. Ow! I got blown up at the line. The term for that in Tecmo Super Bowl community, I think, is popcorn. But basically, I just get beaten by my blocker there. Time's gonna run out. That's it. Well, 50-0. That's a pretty big statement. There's your Super Bowl prediction, I guess. We only had 6 first downs, but it's not like we needed more than that. We got a couple special teams touchdowns on top of that. Craziness. Scott Zolak, the quarterback for the Patriots, his percentage completion was 16. That is utterly abysmal. No wonder the Patriots drafted Drew Bledsoe. Good grief. Okay, well, that was fun. So that's your Super Bowl preview, I guess. So now we're going to go into season game. So there's 18 weeks in the season. There's actually 18, and there's 2 bye weeks per team because the NFL was experimenting with that in the 93 season. So I'm going to take control of one team, and I'm going to play through this whole season. And I'm going to see if I can win the Super Bowl. I have done it before, but it's very, very difficult when you get towards the end. And the team that I played with back then was not all that great, so I'm going to try to pick a better one and see if I can do it. The other thing, too, was when I did it with that other team, I struggled so much to the point where I was resetting in the playoffs, and I feel a little bad about that. So I want to see if I can do it legit. I do not know if I'm going to make it, but we're going to try. So, of course, this begs the question, which team am I going to take control of? Well, I'm going to be playing as a team that doesn't exist anymore. It's the only team here that doesn't really, well, it still technically exists, but it's a completely different name, completely different city, and for all intents and purposes, it's a defunct franchise as far as I'm concerned. And that team is the Houston Oilers. So what you do here is you can pick which team you control. Man is you control every game. Coach is you call the plays, but then the CPU runs the play for you. Com is computer, where you just watch their games, and skip is you don't even watch them at all, just do that. But you can do that for every team if you wanted to, but I'm not that crazy right now. So I'm just going to pick the Oilers, and I'm going to take a look at their roster real quick just to get to know the team a bit. I've played a little bit with this team already, and they are actually very, very fun to play with, and they're actually pretty good too. Quarterback is Warren Moon. He is, in real life, he's a Hall of Famer. His passing speed is pretty good, so he throws the ball quickly. His pass control stat, which is a 75, means he's not going to throw that many interceptions. He'll get the ball on target. He's very, very good. Moon, a classic, yes. The Moon! I just now thought of that. We can use that the whole time. Yeah, Warren Moon's a great player. He's one of the... He never even got to a Super Bowl in real life, and it's a shame because he was really good. Cody Carlson is our backup QB, so if Warren Moon gets injured, we have him. He's not great, but he's not terrible either, so we could still maybe do some things with him if he has to come in. Our running back is Lorenzo White. The main stat that we want to focus on is maximum speed, which is third from the top, which is a 56. That's not bad at all. 50 is pretty much average, so he's a little above average there for a starting running back. Ball control is how likely he is to fumble, so it's a 75. That's good. That means he's not going to fumble very often. And he can even catch the ball. Receptions is 56. That's how good your player is at catching the ball. But that's not really the main focus of this Oilers team. The reason that they are really fun to play as is because they throw the ball a ton. Most teams are going to run like a quarterback, the quarterback obviously, and then you're going to have like usually 2 running backs, and then a couple of wide receivers, and then a player called a tight end who can... Sometimes he blocks, sometimes sometimes he catches passes. But the Oilers did something really different. They run a 4 wide receiver offense. It's called the run and shoot. They throw the ball. They would throw the ball a ton. And it was very boom or bust. Either they get huge gains all the time, or they stall really quick and go 3 and out and have to punt the ball. So they're really exciting to play as. Starting wide receivers for this team, we got Ernest Givens, 56 MS, and a very nice number for receptions, 69. You're going to see that number a lot because we're going to see the same numbers pop up for attributes all the time. It's just the way that the Tecmo developers decided to program the game. So Ernest Givens is good. The next one is Haywood Jeffries. He's not very fast, only a 38, but his reception stat is 75, so he's very reliable at catching the ball. So if he does get open, we can toss it to him, and he should be able to make the grab more often than not. Curtis Duncan is similar. He's not that fast, but not as good at catching as Jeffries, but still pretty good. 63 reception stat is still very good. And then who's next? The other starting receiver is Webster Slaughter. Probably the worst one overall. He's a little bit faster than Jeffries and Duncan at 44, but receptions being only a 50, so not amazing, but he can still catch it. And again, with Warren Moon throwing the ball, we should be in good hands there. The offensive line, this guy Bruce Matthews, who blocks for us, his hitting power is really high, 75. He is a real-life Hall of Famer as well. He's an excellent player. He's going to be on the far left side of the offensive line. Mike Munchak at a 69 hitting power, very nice. Doug Dawson at 50, he's the weak link. But then you got Kevin Donnelly at right guard and David Williams at right tackle. They're both above 50, so that's pretty good. The defense is not as good as the offense, but it's still decent. Sean Jones at right end, he's got 56 hitting power, so he'll be able to tackle decently well. Max speed of 44, not great, but we can work with it. Ray Childress, the defensive tackle, one of the best players that the Oilers have on defense here. MS of 63, HP very nice at 69, so he's probably one of the best players. He's right up on the front of the defensive line, right in the middle. He's pretty good. William Fuller is also not bad. 56 hitting power, 44 MS is not great, but we can work with it. Linebacker is pretty weak for the Oilers. Al Smith is not bad. 56 and 63. But other than that, they're not looking too strong. Eddie Robinson's got 50 hitting power, but at 31 MS, he's not going to be doing a whole lot. And then Lee Williams as well, not doing too much there. In real life, before the season started, there was a player named Wilbur Marshall, who was a linebacker. He was really good. And the Oilers tried trading for him because the defensive coordinator that they brought in, his name was Buddy Ryan for that year, had played with Marshall, had coached Marshall before with the famous 85 Bears team that won the Super Bowl. So he really, really wanted Wilbur Marshall on the team. Wilbur Marshall played for Washington at the time, so they tried to trade for him, and it worked out, and then suddenly it was called off for some reason. And he filed a grievance against the team for it. And then he ended up going through and staying with the Oilers anyway. But I guess on this roster, he just didn't get there, which is a shame because he really would have helped me out here. Daryl Lewis is not a very good defensive back. The secondary for the Oilers, the corners are okay. 56 MS, 44 on picks. That's an important stat for picking the ball, but the safeties are decent. Marcus Robertson is okay. But Bubba McDowell, this is the guy that I'm probably going to control on defense. He's pretty good, lining up at strong safety, 50 and 56. He's pretty decent. Kicker, Aldel Greco, accuracy 56, so he's decent. He's a decent enough kicker. And then the punter. I mean, you don't need to worry too much about punter, because if you're punting a lot, you're not going to win. That's the Houston Oilers roster. That's the team we're going to be taking in to try and win a Super Bowl. The Oilers in real life never even got to a Super Bowl. This team famously blew a 35-3 lead at halftime the year before to the Buffalo Bills. That was probably the most infamous moment in Houston football history, but oh well. Cap, you would be surprised. There are a lot of sports fans out there. So, you know, it's not my typical audience, but there are people who are into this kind of stuff. I don't know if any of you are, but there are people out there who are interested. Some in this kind of stuff somewhere. But definitely not my usual audience. So that's the team. I'm going to mess with the playbook a little bit. I'm going to change a couple of plays around. So I'm going to do a little bit more typical run and shoot. I'm going to change that play there because I like having a play where the running back runs to the left and then up the middle and then to the right. I really like that because it gives me freedom with how I want to move my running back. And then this other run play is just a quarterback sneak right up the middle. And then the run and shoot offense is pretty, like I said, it's very pass heavy. I'm going to change that one around so that we're just running the run and shoot the entire time to make it more accurate, I guess. That particular play is going to have 3 receivers lining up on the side. So, schedule. Let's go ahead and start the season. So Houston is our first matchup is going to be against the New Orleans Saints. So I'm going to go ahead and hit auto skip to just the end of the season, which basically means it's going to skip all of the CPU games, but then when it gets to my game, we're going to we'll play it. I don't know how well this is going to go, to be honest. It just kind of depends. The CPU gets really, like, ridiculously good at some points. Like, there is a lot of really cheap stuff that they get towards the end, and when you get on a win streak, they tend to play better. So our first game is going to be up against the New Orleans Saints. I want to take a quick look at their roster because I'm a little bit curious. Oh my god. Guys, the Saints quarterback is Deadpool. His name is Wade Wilson. I am not even making that up. This was a real player. His name was Wade Wilson. He's the actual quarterback for the Saints. We have Deadpool in this game, folks. Oh, man. Not a whole lot of other names are sticking out at me. I know the Saints weren't particularly great back then. Sam Mills is a name I recognize. Gene Atkins, I think, is a little bit familiar, too. He's good. But, yeah, they ain't great. Can't escape Marvel these days. You really can't, especially not Deadpool. Alright, so, week 1. The Houston Oilers versus the New Orleans Saints. So we're going to be wearing white helmets, light blue uniforms. Saints win the toss. Are they gonna... They're gonna take the ball first. Alright. No problem. And we're gonna kick it off right there. There we go. McAfee, I think, is the... I think that's how you say it. Is it like the antivirus software? Gets it to about the 20. So, yeah, I don't know what kind of offense the Saints run. I don't know if they prefer the pass or if they prefer the run. I'm not sure what they're better at. Oh, that's a weird one. That's a fake handoff to another running back. Okay, I think that's the second play. That's a weird one. I don't want them using the play to the right because the guy that I'm controlling is on the opposite side of the field. Too many blockers in the way there. I couldn't really do too much. Yeah, so the Houston Oilers, a team that doesn't exist in the modern day. This was a few years before they ended up relocating. Oh, that's a flea flicker. This Saints offense has a couple of trick plays. Me no like trick plays. The Oilers, a few years after this, ended up moving to Tennessee, where there is no oil. So after a couple of years, they changed their team name. They are now known as the Tennessee Titans. But Houston did get another team later, and they are known as the Houston Texans. And they haven't fared much better than the Oilers. This Oilers team is really good. They just could not get over the hump in the playoffs, like, ever. They went, like, 7 straight years where they made the playoffs and just could not even get to the conference championship game. They kept choking. It's a real shame. And this particular Oilers team for the 1993 season was famously, like, really... I have no idea how that guy did not catch that pass. Like, he was wide open. How did he not catch that? No one was around him. I ain't complaining, but, like, man. Can we block this? Oh! That's gonna be a touchback. Yeah, but this Oilers team famously went through a very difficult season in 1993. There was a lot of drama surrounding them, actually. A ton of crazy things happened. But they ended up losing in the divisional round of the playoffs, and then the team got blown up. Warren Moon got traded after that, and... Oh, well, we got a receiver wide open already. Haywood Jeffries with absolutely no one around him. All the way down to the Saints' 30-yard line. Already off to an amazing start there. Okay, let's try a run play now. Let's just try establishing the run after a great pass to start the game. Gonna do a little bit of zigzagging. This isn't like the NES version where you can, like, zigzag your way with Bo Jackson the entire time. It's more like... Oh, well, I got stuffed. That sucks. Let's do this one. Hi, Boomer. How's it going? Why are you calling me a jock? I do not understand. I'm gonna take a chance. Nope, missed. Alright, I'll take the field goal then. Hopefully I don't miss this. That'd be embarrassing. Right down the middle. I think I should get it. Yeah, we got it. Okay, take the lead. 3-0. Because football. Not everybody who watches football is a jock, Boomer. Come on. But hi. How's it going, Boomer? Can I get him? No. I tried controlling the Childress there. Ah, yes, the non sequitur made famous by Wario and Mario Party. I missed. Okay, just a tad tired. I'm sorry that you're feeling tired. I'm doing okay, thanks. I'm doing fine. Just a little bit A little bit out of sorts and irritable still. End of the first quarter. But overall doing okay.
Blue 43. Blue
I'm just in a. I'm really in a football mood right now because the Super Bowl is happening, and I just felt like playing a retro football game. And this is one of the best ones out there. Also, nice sack. Fourth down. Yeah, they're just gonna punt it. Wait, we blocked it! Oh, let's go! Oh, we get it inside the 5. Oh, that's beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. You know what? I'm gonna do something funny.
24.
Quarterback sneak, baby! Warren Moon takes it in himself. Touchdown, Oilers. You're practically daring me to quote you. Why? What did I say? Why aren't you playing the latest Madden like a good little consumer? Because Madden sucks, that's why. This game is genuinely more fun than Madden. Like, I'm not even joking.
Red 24. Red
The gameplay feels better. Is it more realistic? No, but it's a lot more fun, and that's ultimately what matters in a video game, right? I mean, the only thing that's missing is like a franchise mode for Tecmo, right? That'd be incredible. Like a good little consumer is going in my arsenal now. Beautiful.
Red 24. Red 24.
Okay, good coverage, good coverage. Yeah, I don't want that flea flicker.
Blue 43.
Boomer 85 stream streak. I touch grass, I promise. Press X to doubt. But thank you, Boomer, for the support. Appreciate you. 3rd and 10. Yeah, don't.
Red 24.
I still don't want it to be. I still do not want it. Oh! Let's go! I thought, what even was that play? He, like, just threw it backwards on the ground to nobody. What was that? Thanks, Saints. I'll take it. Thanks for the free 7 points. Threw it on the ground. Evidently he did. Appreciate you too. No you, Boomer. No you. Okay, well, after that gift, was it because I called the flea flicker and we blew up and I, like, overran the player that was supposed to catch it? Is that why? Is that what happened? I honestly can't tell. I'm a little lost for words after that. You said more realistic, and you got more flashbacks of the 360 COD fanboys. Oh no. Oh dear. Yeah, those were the days. I almost never hear about Call of Duty anymore, which is weird. I like never hear about it. Oh my god, that just blew up immediately. Same people, different song was going along with the joke. I do not think this one will get blocked. Our defense and special teams is having an amazing day. What a punt! Oh my goodness. Okay, well, got some work to do. 1:35 left in the half. And that play's going to get blown up immediately. Okay, well, then it's time to throw caution to the wind and line up 3 receivers on the right side and just yeet it. This is what the run and shoot is all about. Ernest Givens, over the middle. Nope, incomplete. Okay, 3rd down. Let's try it again. This time we're going to pick a different play and go even more all out. There's 4 receivers. One of them's bound to be open. And there's one. Haywood Jeffries. Oh. Defense, you're not supposed to guard me. That's not fun. I think I messed up the punt. I sure did. I was trying to max it, and instead I hit it right as it went back to the minimum. Oh no. Okay, they're just gonna go for a field goal to end the half. Well, I just basically gave them 3 points. Never mind, they missed the field goal. I'll take that. And they gave me 3 seconds. Now I can score another touchdown, potentially. I feel proud for not budging on my stance. Game was a stylized art direction. End up aging the best, whatever the era. I can agree with that, because if you try to look realistic, that tech is going to age, and it ain't going to look good in, like, 10 or 15 years, let alone 20. Jeffries way out there. What a catch. He's going to go up and get it, and no one's going to touch him. Even got time to do a little dance. Touchdown. Beautiful. What horrible coverage back there. Well, that worked out. Thanks, Saints. They keep gifting me stuff. It's crazy. Like, I don't think the Saints are particularly good in this game either, so, you know, that it just helps that they keep blowing it. What do we got for halftime this time? The blimp again. And the gesture again. I promise it's not the same one every time. I feel bad for him. He just falls off the ball. We have 3 rushing yards, but who cares when we're winning 24-0? And we get the ball to start the half on top of that. Wonderful. Excellent. Okay. So I will try to run the ball a little bit more. I'm up 24-0, so I might as well. Holy crap, the Xbox 360 is 20 years old. I just aged 5 years by reading that comment. I have a beard now. I mean, they shut down their online marketplace just a couple of years ago, which I was not happy when that happened. I'm just gonna dive for the first down. Oh no, they called it. They stuffed it. Crap. Well, I got a punt now, I guess. You keep hearing geese honking? Where are you hearing that? That's weird. Unless you're just hearing the quarterback go, hut, hut, hut! That might be what you're hearing. I don't know. I'm confused. I don't know what you mean. Nothing makes sense anymore. Oh, dear. The whistles? Maybe? I mean, it might be the whistles. I don't know. Yeah, that might just be the referee whistles. Maybe that's what you're hearing. I don't know, man. Not the whistles? Not sure what it is, then. Oh! The little animation for when you dive tackle somebody. I keep expecting a big hit when that happens. And it's not the hut hut either. Is it when they, like, bounce up against each other? Like, when they hit each other? That's the only other thing I could think of.
Round 52. Hut, hut, hut,
I'm gonna go Childress. Nope, I got blown up. And that's gonna be a first down.
First down.
There it is. Is it when they hit each other? Or is it when I pick is it when I pick the play? Is that it? Like that?
Blue 48. Hut, 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 hut.
Before the ball moved. I'm still not totally sure what it is. I still don't want them passing, so I'm just going to keep picking those.
Round 52. Hut, 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 hut.
Okay, I think I'm mashing the wrong button. I think I'm supposed to mash A.
Red 32. Hut, hut, hut.
Yeah, I'm supposed to mash A. There's the sack. Ray Childress. Definitely a standout player on this defense. Him and Bubba McDowell. Should I make a clip of it? You can if you want to. I guess. Nearly blocked again. Dang it. The L in NFL in the game is weird. It's stylized. Like, it is a little strange. It's supposed to be stylized, but yeah, I get what you mean.
Hut, hut, hut.
Let's run the ball for a bit, because even though the Oilers are known for passing the ball, I want to try establishing our run game a little bit here.
48. Blue 48.
This is essentially a free play, because we're running it with 1 second in the third quarter. Lorenzo White, nice run.
First down.
Yeah, I see what you mean, that L. It's very, uniquely shaped. Oh, thanks for the hydrate. I'll do that now.
Hut, 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 hut.
We could just listen to him say this over and over again. Oh, and a stretch. Okay.
Hut, 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 hut,
Oh, I cracked my back. That felt really good.
hut, hut, hut.
He will, in fact, just say that over and over again until you press A to snap the ball.
First down.
It's really, really funny. I'm gonna see if I can just call running plays the entire drive here, because it's kind of working.
Blue 48. Hut, hut, hut.
Again, Lorenzo White is not a bad running back. Wow! I cannot believe I'm gonna get a touchdown off of it. Oh, almost a touchdown.
First down.
I cannot believe that. That's the power of button mashing for you.
Blue 43. Hut, hut.
All right, let's get you in the end zone there. He's got it. Touchdown. That's gonna make this what, 30-0? Through running the ball. This is unusual for this Oilers team. I might have missed it. Nah, we got it. We're fine. Alright, thanks for the clip, Cap. I'm gonna take a look at it when I get a shot. When I get a chance, I will look at that and see what sound you're referring to. Okay. New Orleans is definitely going to throw the ball a lot here. Or they kind of have to. Instead, they decide to be stupid. Because you ain't gonna be getting a big play off of that. This is why they're called the Aints. That actually was their nickname for a long, long time when they were really bad. For like decades, they were a terrible team, and they were called the Aints. Because they ain't gonna win anything.
Ready. Set. Hut, hut, hut.
When they mash each other, I could just be really stupid. Maybe that's it? Oh, deflected at the line. Good job by my defensive line there. And they're going to go for it on 4th down because they have to.
Red 24.
I'm just going to blitz him. Ray Childress is so good, man. Why'd you run the ball there on 4th and 8, too? Like, what are you doing?
Red 24.
Alright, we're gonna sweep to the right. 6-yard gain. Alright, the Saints are gonna just try to stall it and call timeout a bunch because, yeah. He's gonna... No. Okay. I'm just going to keep running the ball, though, because I don't really have a reason to pass it when I'm in field goal range and have a 31-0 lead. You know, I could be really mean here and just go for it. But I'll just take the field goal. I do need to practice my field goal kicking anyway. This is going to be about a 40-yarder. Got it. Nice kick, Al. 34 points. I thought the Saints defense was supposed to be good, but I guess by 1993, the Dome Patrol was no longer on patrol. I don't even know how good the Saints were. I don't think they made... I'm not sure how good they were at this exact point in time. If I had just rushed him straight, Oh! We almost had the pick. That play where he just threw the ball backwards, though, and let me pick it up for a touchdown. That was wild. Okay, they're probably going to run straight up the middle, and I don't want them doing anything with that. Well, it doesn't matter. Game's over. 34-0. That's a pretty strong opening. Man, no points in the third quarter. I'm slacking. 119 passing yards to 98 rushing yards. Just shy of getting 100. Pretty good game. Warren Moon's pass completion percentage needs some work, though. Like, see, even in a 34-0 blowout, I'm like, man, we still have room to improve. Alright, so I'll let those games play out while I wait for the next one. So that's one game down. Only 15 more to go. We have a lot of game left. There's no way that I'm going to be doing this all in one stream. That would be absolutely insane. So, next game. Who we got? I think it's the Chiefs. Yeah, the Chiefs. Oh, boy. Everybody's sick of this team in real life. And they're actually pretty good in this one, too. QB Chiefs. That's one of the few players whose real names they didn't get. But that is Joe Montana. In real life, he's one of the best quarterbacks who ever played. He won 4 Super Bowls. That was with the 49ers. But in this season, he was traded to the Chiefs. And he didn't end up winning the Super Bowl with them, but it was pretty good. The Oilers and Chiefs ended up meeting in the playoffs in real life during this season. And the Chiefs were the team that knocked the Oilers out. So we kind of have a bit of a grudge match here, I suppose you could say. Alright, so they're going to get the ball first. That's a little too good of a return for my liking. More like the Chiefs. I have a nickname for them, by the way. The Kansas City Chiefs, more like the Kelsey Swifty Cheats. Give me all the -1s if you want, but I thought it was clever. Boomer thinks it's funny. I've told him that before. And that was a terrible play. Yeah, I figured that Cap was going to hate me for that. Oh, they do have Christian Okoye. He's a good running back. Yeah, no, this Chiefs team is actually good. Like, this is long before the Taylor Swift and Travis Kelce and Patrick Mahomes era happened. This is long before that. But still, I did like it, but now it's a dead joke. Oh. Well, I'm sad. Well, listen, they came up on my stream. I had to say it on stream at least once, right? I couldn't sack him. Joe Montana's too good for that. He's one of the best QBs in the game. He can't really run, but his pass control stat is really good, and he gets rid of the ball quickly too. No, you didn't need to. Well, too bad. I did it anyway. Oh, good. Good. I actually reached him. It's your stream. Do whatever you want, fam. Thank you. Thank you. Block it. Oh. That's a touchback, so we get the ball up to 20. Oh, I'm right. I have to press B to do it. Okay. I have to actually do that. Nowadays in the NFL, if the ball goes into the end zone on a punt, it's immediately called a touchback. I don't have to down it in the end zone or anything. But I guess I did. I guess you did back in 1993. Not totally sure. Pretty good blocking there. I'll take it. Let's do a run up the middle this time. Good, good. Alright, now let's do something a little bit crazy. Let's try going back to the air. Oh god! Yeah, I got rushed. I don't know if they actually called the play correctly or if my offensive line just collapsed. Either way, that's a big loss for 11 yards. I couldn't get rid of the ball in time. That's not who I wanted to throw it to. I was trying to get it over to the left side, but I had to press A to cycle through the receiver that I wanted to throw it to, and I couldn't get it in time. That sucked. Okay. Let's try again. 3rd and 36. This is kind of horrible. I'm kind of doing awful right now. Alright. It's okay. Haywood Jeffries has it. He's open. No, he isn't. Never mind. Well, that was awful. We're just going to pretend that this drive never happened. I hit A a little early, but I still think this is going to be a decent punt, especially considering where we were. Yeah, it's not too bad. That sucked, though. Like, I had him wide open. I just couldn't get rid of the ball. I know the Chiefs have a pretty good defense, too. Derek Thomas is a really good linebacker for them, and yeah, the Chiefs are just a good team in general in this game, unfortunately. No score at the end of the first quarter. Could be worse.
Round 52.
Get him. Oh, let's go! Yes! Oh! Wonderful. Okay. Get the ball back in Kansas City territory. This is fantastic. Juke, down at 25.
First down.
Good, good, good. Okay, we're going to run over to the left side. Toss it. break through. There you go. That's a good pickup. Let's do something really weird. Let's do a quarterback sneak. Just to keep them on their toes a little bit here. And that went nowhere. Run up the middle.
Red 24. Red 24.
Why are you doing the gritty goose? Why? Why, Eli? Why would you do this? Okay, first and goal.
First down.
The problem with the run and shoot offense is that I don't really have many pass plays that are good this for like inside the 10. I don't. There, I guess I have to get rid of it. I had to get it to somebody. Because of the goose sound? I guess. So, I'm just going to run the ball now. I think he's in. Touchdown! Beautiful. I don't know why I tried to pass on first down. I think I was just trying to do something a little bit different, but this works. I might get blocked. Ooh, that was too close for comfort. Eli with these emotes. That's amazing. There's a touchdown emote. That's beautiful. I love it. Okay, so they get it about the 20. 7-0 lead. Now let's see if we can get to Joe Montana. Nope, they're gonna hand it off to... Am I reading that name right? Is that Word? Why is there a guy named Word? That's a real last name? I've never heard of this player before. What? Like, I know who Christian Okoye is, but... What? I guess he really is the Word. I missed. I tried diving. Okay, I feel like they might go with Okoye up the middle. Tate, John Word, inventor of words. Yes, beautiful. Hi, Tate. How's it going? I am currently in a game against discount Jamie Heinemann's current team. I mean, he wasn't around. He wasn't around for that team on that team in 1993, which is the year that this game came out. But still. I'm more surprised it doesn't have a silent E. Yeah, I don't know, man. John Word, inventor of words, is, I don't know, man. He's quite the character. Okay, I've called the play like twice in a row. We have Jamie Heinemann in spirit. Yeah, sure. We can say that. That works. That's got 4 receivers, so I don't want to do that one. And I called the other one just last play. I don't think they're going to run it twice in a row. They usually don't. Okay. That's fine. Yeah, how's it going, Tate? Good to see ya. Barker. Is that like Bob Barker from The Price is Right? I'll take the touchback, and then... I think they got the ball to start the half. So I guess it doesn't matter too much, but, nah, we ball. We're just gonna throw a Hail Mary. Why not? Oh, he dove! Okay, that was smart of him. Dang it, I needed to get rid of that faster. Oh well. Still have a 7-0 lead at the half. Could be a lot worse. This poor Jester! He keeps falling on his butt every game so far. I feel bad for that guy. We have 0 passing yards right now? Okay, we need to fix that. Football run September and football block. Oh, I see. I see what you did. Okay. That's clever, Eli. That is clever. Hey, I approve. All right. So they're gonna expect us to run here on 1st and 10, right? Lol, no. We're just gonna pass. Yeah, Jeffries again. Why not? Let's actually get the pass game going. There he goes to the 20, the 15. Oh no, he's down at about the 17. Oh no! Well, there he goes. This is what unfortunately happens when you play season mode. Your players will get injured. That really sucks. Okay. So now I have to decide which one I want. Do I want this guy, Leonard Harris? 31 speed, 50 receptions. Or do I want Wellman? 31 speed, 38 reception. Well, okay. It's not really a question anymore. So Gibbons at 63. 50. 56. Another 63. Ooh, Webster Slaughter is actually in excellent condition. Here, here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna move them around a little bit so that Webster Slaughter is the guy out on the end there, because he's been doing really well in that spot. But that sucks. Sucks that I lost a big receiver. Okay, so I'm gonna run the ball now. We can make do. It just really sucks. He's gonna be out for a few games. He'll randomly come back at the start of another one after a while. But, I mean, hey, when we can run the ball in like that, does it really matter? Players can also end up in, like, different conditions. Like, oh, that might get blocked. Yeah, it did get blocked. Crap. Players can end up in, like, different physical conditions. Like, their condition will either go up or go down, and their stats will go up and down alongside it. So, like, Webster Slaughter right now is in excellent condition, which means his stats are going to go up. So it's probably a good idea to throw the ball towards him a little more often. I moved him over to Jeffrey's spot, so maybe he'll be able to do that now. That's unfortunate. Fumble! Pick it up, guys! Let's go! All these fumble recoveries. That's ridiculous, man. How do we keep getting lucky with this? That's insane.
Red 24.
Now watch. I'm gonna... Error! Yeah! Enzo White's having himself a game. Let's try throwing the ball on 1st down this time, just for something a little different. Ernest Givens, he's wide open. Touchdown, Houston! Beautiful. They're a lot better at catching at the back of the end zone in the Super Nintendo version than they are in the NES version. In the NES version, I'm not even sure if it's possible. I played that one a lot, too. I haven't played this one quite as much, but I've played it a decent amount. Okay, so we're in a great spot, up 20-0. I think... As of now, we have yet to give up any points on defense, which is fantastic. And we just sacked Joe Montana. So we're off to a pretty good start, I would say. But the CPU is going to get a lot harder later on. They get a lot faster and just more difficult to tackle. they also can
First down.
tackle you quite a bit. That was a really good run from them there, unfortunately. I think that was Christian Okoye.
Red 24. Hut. 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 Hut.
Okay, that's Word. Dang it, Word! How could he? How could? I've been playing, Childress. I've been controlling Childress a lot. Let's go to McDowell now. I mean, it does help that the Oilers are one of the best teams in this game. They're not the best, but they're one of the best. So it does help. But even so, I wasn't quite expecting to dominate Kansas City this much. Because the Chiefs are not a bad team at all.
43. Hut. 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 Hut.
Called the play. Excellent. Eddie Robinson with the sack. 4th and 27. They are just going to have to punt it. Block it. Oh, let's go! Let's go! Oh, it's beautiful! We are getting so many big plays on special teams. What is happening? Oh, okay, let's do a sweep to the right.
Brown 52. Hut. Hut. Hut.
Behold this! Yes! Beautiful! Block, block, block. Good, good, good. Down to the 2. Yeah, let's do the QB sneak. Let's have Warren Moon run it in.
Red 24. Hut. Hut. Hut.
Never mind. Yeah, why not? Let's do this. Let's line up 3 receivers. Yeah, we're gonna throw it from the 5-yard line. Why not? Webster Slaughter's wide open, and it somehow gets tipped in the air. That shouldn't be possible, but okay. Sure game. We'll settle for the field goal. Little bit to the right, and we got it. 23 points. I think that's, what, our 3rd field goal of the game? Okay, so we're in a great spot. We've just about won the game, I would say. Probably ease off just a little bit, because I don't need to exert as much, because I've just about won this game. It's really fun, man. It's actually just insane to me that a game that came out over 30 years ago plays better than a modern day game. You know, that's just, it really just goes to show you the sad state of, I guess, video games as a whole, because video games just in general, like, not all across the entire board, but like the AAA games industry is just not in a good spot. They don't have the passion. It seems like they don't have as much passion as they used to, you know, back in the 90s, or even, like, you know, the 2000s or so. There's just not as much of it nowadays, it seems. Or if it is there, then it's like indie or just a, you know, you don't see it from like big releases usually anymore. Yeah, it's like what Eli said. It's still the value of having a solid foundation, and EA most certainly does not have a solid foundation with Madden. Not even close. Oh, that was a free touchdown if he had caught that, but Joe Montana overthrew him. I'll take it, though. I don't mind. I get the ball deep in Chiefs territory. I am way okay with this. I'm not okay with that, though. Alright, well, they're giving me a free play. I might as well do something with it. Well,
Red 24.
actually, I meant to pass the ball, but I accidentally picked a run play instead. And I got nothing off of it. Well, let's throw caution to the wind.
Blue 43.
Uh-oh. Nope, they called it. Never mind. Percy Snow. What a name. Alright. I'll take a field goal. I'm going to let the clock wind down a little bit. There we go. So this will be a... This is a long one. This is about a 44... This is about a 54-yarder. I missed. Doink!
Oh, good.
That's unfortunate. But we still have a 23-0 lead. I feel like it's a little harder to kick in this one compared to the NES version. I feel like the window is a little tighter in this one. I could be wrong, because it's been a while since I... Oh, his name is Barry Word. Okay. His name, unfortunately, is not John Word. It's apparently Barry Word.
Round 52.
I was going for the instant sack, and instead I give up my first touchdown of the season. This makes me sad. I wanted that shutout against the Chiefs. It would have been beautiful. Oh well. There's something nostalgic about SNES sounds, even though I never owned one myself. I only know because of the time I played the Home Improvement game for the bit. Yeah, it's great, isn't it? Like, the Super Nintendo is legit, like, one of the best consoles ever made. And even to this day, I still think it is. Which is just... It's just really cool, man. Alright, so... With 37 seconds left, just don't do anything stupid and we'll be fine. I'll let the clock wind down all the way to 12 seconds, and, yeah. This should do it. But, remember what I said about not doing anything stupid? Yeah, I'm not listening to my own advice. We're going for it. We're just gonna yeet it. Go, 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 go. Ah! I tried to mash. That was a really hard one to get out of for whatever reason. He was open, too. If he could have broken free, that would have been another 7 points. But, I guess we'll have to settle for only a 23-7 win. Sigh. A good game, though, overall. We did pretty well. 87 yards on the ground. Not too bad. Completion percentage should be a little bit better, though. Thanks, Google, for spelling that out for me. Oh, dear. Alright, so 2-0. Better than the Oilers started in real life in 93. They had a rough start. I don't remember who we're playing next. I'll have to look at the schedule. I'm probably going to do a few more. Maybe like... How far did I say I wanted to go? I think I wanted to do 6. I wanted to get to like 6 games during this stream, I think. At least that much, and then I'll just see where I'm at. Because like I'm under 2 hours for stream so far. Oh, New England and Seattle just played in the regular season. That's really funny. Wow, like 2 games before mine. That the real Super Bowl. That's wild. Okay, so we're going up against the Chargers, who are actually another decent team. Stan Humphries. They have a couple good receivers. Marion Butts. Yes, that's his actual name. And, oh, did they not have Natron memes yet? I guess not. And they have a couple really good guys on defense as well. Junior Seau. This dude was an absolute beast. One of the best defensive players of all time, honestly. He's gonna be difficult to get around. Did you watch the Backyard Sports animated special? I did. It was really cool. I liked it a lot. Bit of a different vibe with some of the characters. Like Pete Wheeler in particular, I noticed was felt a lot different. But I can get why they wanted to do something a little different with him, you know? But it was good. I enjoyed it. Where's Seymour Butts? I want to see more Butts. Oh, God. Oh, I get it now. Okay, so now we're going to be playing in the rain. No, Boomer! No! You unpin that right now! How dare you! How dare! Anyway, so we're playing in the rain, which is really weird considering the two teams that we're playing are Houston, who plays in a dome with a roof, so you don't have to worry about rain ever there. Oh, well, I do have to worry about that big plane of Marion Butts. I didn't know which way they were going, if they were going to go to the right or down the middle. I guessed, and I guessed wrong. This isn't have any fun. Listen, the mods bully me. I have to protect myself. This is what I have to do. I'm not gonna get to him in time. Maybe I can tip it though. No, cover him. Good. That was a little scary. I really should be covering safety right now. Oh good, I called the play correctly. Third and 19. Definitely want to defend against the pass. Oh, did I call that one too? Let's go. Okay, so they'll try a field goal. This is going to be about a 42-yard field goal. There's Childress. I definitely want to control him. Can't get to it, though. Alright, so the Chargers are going to take a field goal. Because, like, it's weird that it's raining because this probably would not happen during the real game. Because Houston plays in a dome, and the Chargers play in... Well, they did at the time play in San Diego, where the weather's pretty much always nice, you know? Unironically, nice weather in San Diego. But unfortunately, the Chargers, a little less than a decade ago, moved from San Diego to Los Angeles, even though Los Angeles just got another team the year before. They just completely screwed over San Diego there. It was really dumb. Like, they shouldn't be there. They should still be in San Diego. It's really, really dumb. Someone must have left the sprinklers on, apparently. Alright. Time to throw caution in the wind. Curtis Duncan! I don't think I've thrown to him yet. Let's go! What a catch!
First down.
Excellent.
Round 52. Round 52.
That's such a cool logo in the end zone there. Like that whole Chargers just spelled out. It's really cool, and it's even cooler when I score a touchdown in that end zone. One of these times the wind isn't gonna catch your caution. Oh, of course, I know. I know what I'm getting myself into. But it makes for good content. Perfect. Right at the goal line. That's pretty much right where I want it. The announcement at the end of a new baseball this summer. Yes, there's going to be a new backyard baseball. I am really excited for it. I mean, we already knew it was coming. We just didn't know when. I hope it's good. I really hope they do a good job on it. I'm gonna take McDowell for this one, and it's a good thing I did because there is a lot of... Okay, I don't know why he threw to that one when he had like 2 open receivers that he could have thrown to. The AI in this game is not very smart. That's not great. 1-on-1. Okay, I got lucky there. That's a 3 and out. I will happily take that. No. His name is Kid. Got a 5-yard return there. Oh no! And now the punt returner is injured. Gary Wellman. Well, I hope you get well, man. I'm giving -5 to myself. That was horrible. Oh, God. Okay, this Lewis guy who's returning for us already, I'm going to have him return punts as well. I don't want to risk Webster Slaughter back there because he's already on my receiving team. I'd rather not risk him if I don't have to. This is horrible. Even Falco Lombardi can't believe it. I know. Oh, great run along the sidelines, Lorenzo White. Fantastic. First down. Big gain. That's the end of the first quarter. Yep, 7-3. I'm gonna try another run play. I'm running the ball a lot. Generally, in these kinds of games... Oh, wow. Big gain. Big gain. Let's go, let's go, let's go. I think he's gone. Touchdown, Lorenzo White. I was not expecting that big of a run. He's already got 100 yards rushing today. Let's go. Fantastic. 14-3. Star Fox football spinoff. Make it happen. The other Lombardi trophy. Oh my god. That's amazing, actually. I don't even understand, Hennig. Well. Well, you'll figure it out. It'd be really funny, though. Like, who would even... What do you have Fox McCloud at quarterback and Pepe Hare's the head coach? I don't know, man. It'd be pretty funny. But it's so funny. Falco Lombardi, because the actual name of the Super Bowl trophy is the Lombardi Trophy. It'd be so funny, man. 3rd down and 6. I do not want them passing the ball. Oh! Did he get it? They have to measure for the first down. He did not get it. Oh! That was very, very close. That was too close for comfort. Now, in the modern NFL, they probably would go for it here on 4th and inches, but back in '93, they were a lot more conservative, so they're just going to punt. What a punt that was. Holy crap. Not an amazing return. Punt returns are usually hard to get anything off of. Alright, well, I'm stuck deep in my own territory, and I also feel like, because Lorenzo White has 100 yards rushing already, that I should probably do something with the passing game. So we're going to fire it over to Curtis Duncan, and he ain't going to catch that because he was double covered. Okay, let's try this one, then. We're just going to keep throwing caution to the wind. It's going to work. I promise. It's going to work. Like right here, Webster Slaughter's wide open. Look at that. Beautiful. To the 30. To the 20. He could go all the way. Touchdown. Oh, I love running diagonally to mess them up. I timed that perfectly, too. Fantastic. Let's go. I might miss the extra point. Nah, we got it. Dude, this Oilers offense is really fun because you just keep calling pass plays, and because he got 4 wide receivers, chances are at least one of them's going to get open. You know? This offense is really, really fun.
Ready, set, put, put, put.
Oh, I tried to rush him. Thankfully, not a good throw. At least rush the quarterback there. Catch! Yes, Eli. Yes. Football catch. Beautiful.
Ready, set, put, put, put.
Control
put.
McDowell again. Ooh, right up the middle. No, thank you. I don't want that. They're going to call timeout.
Blue 43. Hut, 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 hut.
Okay, going to go to the right side, and I missed him. Okay.
First down.
As long as we can keep them out of the end zone before the end of the half,
Red 24.
that'd be nice.
Red
We have
24.
49 in-game seconds. Oh, what happened? Did he fall down? The quarterback looked like he fell down right there. That was a weird... That one was weird. Was that like a... Oh, I know what it was. It was a fake handoff. That's what it was. Okay, that's what they were doing. Alright, I'm going to keep calling against that big pass play with a bunch of receivers out because, yeah, I don't want that. So I'm just going to stuff it immediately. 2 sacks in a row. Ground slippery. Yeah, apparently it is.
Red 24. Put.
3rd and 21.
Put.
He got the pass off despite the rush. But that's going to be an incomplete pass, and they're just going to punt it, I think. Although, if I were them, with 3 seconds left, I'd just go for it and hope for a miracle. If I were in their position, but, eh. Like, I shouldn't even really bother with this, because there's nothing I can really do. It's fine. We're going to go into the half with a 21-3 lead. We've got a blimp out in the rain. This poor Jester. Dude! He's fallen on the ground 4 times in a row now. Poor guy. I know that that's not the only one that shows up at half. He's not the only performer who can show up at halftime. There's at least one other one that I could think of, maybe 2. But I've gotten him every time tonight. That's actually, I feel bad for him. Oh no! No, 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 no. That is another return man injured. Okay. That's not good. That guy plays defense, so I need a corner to take over for him. 25, 38, 44. $31, 20, but yeah, no, this guy sucks. We're throwing Orlando in. Bo Orlando, sure. Oh, and the kick returner as well, so Slaughter has to come in. I don't like that he has to return kicks now because I'm worried about him getting hurt. But I think the way that Tecmo works is if you don't have any players for that position in reserve, then I don't think they can get that the last one can get hurt. I don't think so. That's what I'm banking on. Because I would much rather not have to deal with that. That would really, really suck. because I don't know what I'm going to do in that instance. What I do know that I'm going to do, though, is run with Lorenzo White for another big first down. Is he in, like... Let me check this real quick, because he's having an amazing day. He is in good condition, so his MS got buffed up to a 63. That might explain some things. That he does feel a little faster than usual when I'm controlling him, so yeah. You all think he's like Hugh Morris's grandpa or something? What, the Jester? I don't know, man. I don't remember who Hugh Morris is, actually. The name sounds familiar, but I can't remember what he does, actually. I can't remember who he was. Or is. I'm going to dump it over to the middle to Harris. That's the replacement receiver that I had to bring in. Oh, a literal Jester. I see. Character that showed off in the new Tomodachi Life Direct. Oh, I see. I did not watch that. So I wouldn't know.
Red 24.
Follow the blockers. Good.
First down.
Man, Lorenzo White is just having himself a game.
Red 24.
He's gonna run straight up the middle. I was a little confused because my cursor was still over the quarterback, so I didn't know what I was doing there. Videos pop up just raving about Hugh Morris. Oh my god. And touchdown! Just running the ball. It's safer, honestly. I love having a good running back because then I can just do that constantly. I like playing teams in Tecmo with a good... Oh no. Guys, we have a 28-3 lead. This is the same lead that the Falcons had. Oh no. I'm scared. Except we don't have to worry about that because we're not the Falcons, right? Well, we are the Oilers, and we blew a 35-3 lead, so... Like when he hit the pose. Oh dear. Here, let's just have fun. Let's play Childress for a bit. Play up on the line. Ah.
Red 24.
Where'd it go? Oh, all the way up here. Oh, crap.
First down.
Okay, well, let's not lose our cool here. 12 years without a sequel. For Tomodachi Life? Yeah. Oh, fumble! Let's go! Fantastic. Our luck coming in again. Alright. Yeah, I guess it has been that long. I know a lot of people are really looking forward to that game. It's weird to me that that's not coming out on the Switch too, but like, not that I care, because why? I don't even have a Switch 2. What a catch by Curtis Duncan! And I juked him just the right time. Let's go! The route is on. I wonder if it's even possible to blow the lead at this point. That would be impressive. Fantastic. Yeah, Tomodachi Life is a game that I'd actually never played. I don't even have it in my collection, honestly. I just never got it. I might get the original though. I'm not really interested in the sequel personally, but I know a lot of people who are, and I'm happy for those people. Happy it's on the original Switch, like even with Hyrule Warriors and Kirby Air Riders and hypothetically Tomodachi. Still don't think it could justify Switch 2 purchase. Yeah, it definitely wouldn't for me. Like I ain't getting all that. It's weird that it's only on the Switch 1, I think is what I meant to say. It's weird that it's only on the Switch 1. But, like, I know the Switch 1 games are backwards compatible, but, like, they're not even going to bother with, like, any upgrades? On the Switch, I don't understand what Nintendo does anymore, man. I don't get it. They're just... Nintendo's weird. They are not the Nintendo that I grew up loving. They're really not. It's just weird. I don't have any intentions of getting a Switch 2 anytime soon. That's just me, though. But I don't want to turn this into a modern-day Nintendo rant. But I'm definitely not thrilled about the direction that they've gone in general. That being said, Tomodachi Life doesn't really look like my game, but my kind of game. But for those who are excited for it, I'm happy for you. I know a lot of friends who are excited about it. Let's try rushing the quarterback here. Let's try getting a sack. Got him. He just held onto the ball for too long, man. I was coming right at you, and you didn't do anything about it.
Round 52.
I'm going to cover this guy. Just going to stand here menacingly. Got it. Turnover on downs. Guess what it's time to do again?
Blue 43.
Throw caution to the wind. Harris. Oh, nope. That was a terrible throw. Intercepted. That was terrible. Well, Cap, you said that eventually the wind was not going to catch my caution. Well, there you go.
Red 24.
Oh, that one looks dangerous over there. One of the things I loved about Tomodachi Life is it's like a gossip maker. It's funny to see who dates, who marries, who gets into fights, etc. Oh my god. Yeah, I remember that being a thing. It was kind of weird to me, but a lot of people enjoyed it, so... The only thing I'd even do with a Switch 2 is play Path of Radiance. You know, if you still have a GameCube, you could get a copy of Path of Radiance for less than a Switch 2. So, like, what is even the point? Yeah, I'm just not interested, just with how overpriced it all is right now, and nothing there is worth it. I really don't want them to announce a new Smash Bros, to be honest, because that's about the most tempted that I could be to get a Switch 2, but I just do not want to get one. 4th and 14, I mean, we pretty much got this. We don't need to worry about it. I just don't want to give up a touchdown. Is that deflected? No. Alright, it's fine. Yeah, let's just try this again. Let's just have some fun. Alright, well, that guy's triple covered, but he isn't. Harris. Now he makes up for it.
First down.
Alright, alright, alright. Yeah, Chargers call timeout. That makes sense. Let's try this one.
Blue 48.
See if I can get it to another guy who doesn't... Never mind, I got sacked. I was looking too hard at what was happening in front of me that I did not see what was happening right there. That unfortunately happens to me a lot. I would not be a good quarterback in real life. I'm just gonna have to dump it over the middle to Ernest Givens. Get out of bounds so that we can do something! Do I go for the end zone, or do I just take a field goal? What should I do, chat? Should I go for the touchdown, or should I just take a field goal? What should I do? I'm not sure. Because, like, I could take an easier 3 points, or I could just rub it in their face and go for... Nah, you know what? I'm thinking field goal. I'm thinking field goal. Yeah, I think I'm just going to kick a field goal. It's the safer thing to do. I do need to practice this anyway. Uh-oh, I might have missed. Oh, no, we doinked it in! Let's go! Yes, sports ball strats. Yes, I do I do not understand. Basically, was I gonna kick it for 3 points, or was I gonna try to get a touchdown, which is a lot riskier, but would have been 6 points on the final play of the game. That was basically what I was deciding there. I just took the 3. 38-3. Let's go, boys. 166 yards on the ground, 244 yards in the air. Fantastic game today, aside from that one interception. So we're 3-0. Doing quite well for ourselves. Ugh. So I've got like what? I think I have about 3 more games that I want to do tonight to round out the schedule some more. Who we got next? The Rams. Oh, this is my brother's favorite team. Darth Dudicus, shout out to him. He's a big Rams fan. I don't think the Rams are particularly great in this game, though. They kinda sucked back then. They were not that great. They have a good quarterback, though, Jim Everett. They also have the bus, Jerome Bettis. This guy's in the Hall of Fame. He's not doing particularly well right now, though, so in bad condition. Maybe I don't need to worry about him quite as much at the moment. Henry Ellard's a good wide receiver. Anyone on defense? Nothing crazy. I do remember this guy, Tony Zendejas. Great last name. Alright, let's go take on the Rams. Darth, if you are watching this, I am sorry for what you are about to witness. Oh, I won the coin toss finally. Yeah, I'll take the ball. Sometimes I actually like to kick it first so that I can get the ball first in the second half, but right now I'm not super concerned about that. Good return here. No! No! Oh, are you serious, man? This sucks. I have no returners left. My whole return team is down. What do I do? Do I have to restart the game? 'Cause, like, I don't have anyone that I can switch to. That's actually horrible. How did that even happen? I don't know. But, like, I don't even have anyone that I could switch to. I thought that players were immune to getting injured if they were the only ones you can fill in, but, like, they won't let me return with anyone else. So, like, I'm stuck. I can't do anything. That's actually awful. Yeah, I think I have to reset the game. It's basically a soft lock. Yeah, I have to reset the game. There's nothing I can do about it. You can't even turn injuries off in this game, so I'm just stuck with it. That's horrible. Good thing it happened on the first play so that I don't have to deal with that right now. Let me try something real quick, though. I want to see if there's anything I can do about this. No, I literally can't. That's all I can do. man, dude. That just sucks. Oh! Okay, well, Haywood Jeffries is back. Yay! Crazy. Someone should report that back. Yeah, somebody should report that bug so that they can patch a 30-plus-year-old game. Sure, the Rams can have the ball first now, I guess. Yeah, well, that's a soft lock. Like, I literally had to do that as far as I'm aware. That's actually awful. I'm just glad it happened on the opening kickoff and not in the middle of an actual game, you know? So all I miss is the opening kickoff, and that's it. I have to remind myself to reset my offense before I do my first play. Am I going to remember that? Probably not. Alright, so the Rams. This offense can be kind of dangerous because their quarterback is good and they have some decent receivers. But we call the first play. Fantastic. I don't want them doing this one now. I don't remember if that's the same one that I just called, but I don't know. But yep, the LA Rams. A couple years after this, they moved to St. Louis. And then 20-some years later, they moved back to Los Angeles. So they've kind of been all over the place. They've won a couple of Super Bowls. Most recently, they got one 4 years ago. My brother was absolutely ecstatic about that. Good defense. All right, a 3-and-out to start. That's a punt. Okay, now do not get injured, dude. Do not soft lock me again. I almost want to, like, run out of bounds to make sure that doesn't happen. Okay, well, at least it's not happening here. I miss Kurt Warner. I do, too. Kurt Warner was great. Although, Matthew Stafford is really freaking good. I really like watching him play, too. Okay, so... yeah, it looks like they reset my receivers back to where they usually are. So it does the same thing that the NES version does. I feel pretty good about this. I like having Duncan and Jeffries on the end. And then we got Slaughter in the middle, and we got Givens in the middle as well. So I'm cool with that. You know what else I'm cool with? Saying, screw it, we ball.
Round 52.
Jeffries? Welcome back, buddy!
First down.
Cardinals, Kurt. Fun year. Yeah, that was a fun one, too. Kurt Warner was a great QB, man. He really was. Cardinals, Kurt Warner was fun to watch, too. I think he's in. Touchdown! Beautiful. Lorenzo White, another touchdown. He probably leads the league in touchdowns at this point. Yeah, I'm just kind of steamrolling everybody so far. It's gonna get harder later on, though. Like, I can think of a couple of teams that I'm gonna have to play later in the season that are going to be difficult for me to beat. Like, the Steelers are good in this game. The 49ers, I'm pretty sure, are on the schedule. And they're really good. The Bills are, like, the best team in the AFC at this point. They're really difficult. Like, some of these teams are going to be hard to beat. The Rams, I'm not super worried about. Jerome Bettis gets the ball. And how in the world did we give up a first down there, guys? Come on. Come on, defense. fakes the hand. Nope, it's not a fake. And, man, Jerome Bettis I thought was having a bad day. What? Oh, that wasn't even Bettis. That was, Lang. I don't know who that is. I'm going to call a run play here. I'm going to predict a run play. Oh, of course, and they're going to pass it. One-on-one, Henry Ellard versus Bubba McDowell, and Ellard somehow catches that. It's pretty much a 50-50 when that happens. And then I think it highly depends on like the defensive back's interception rating, and then the receiver's reception rating. It's difficult, but called the play there, so that's good. Yeah, I don't want them throwing on second down. Cover this guy. No, Bettis, that's too much. That's an 11-yard gain. 7-0 at the end of the first, but the Rams are very much... Oh, that's not a first down. That's right, because we sacked them on first. We sacked them on first down for a big loss. That was actually the line of scrimmage. So never mind. Third and 9. Why did my guy dive? I hate it when they auto dive like that. I didn't press the button. Oh, that sucks. All right. Well, that's a touchdown for the Rams. And assuming they make this... Yep, tie game. Yeah, that's unfortunate. Oh, but here's a good kick return. Do not get injured, please. Thank you. All right.
Blue 48, blue 48. Put.
Time once again to throw caution to the wind. Slaughter. Nope. Covered. I thought he was going to go further than that, honestly. Let's run it on second down.
Blue 48, blue 48. Put.
There we go. You weren't expecting that, now were ya? Good. Now let's try something. One day wind will throw caution to you. That's ominous. Curtis Duncan, all alone. Touchdown, Oilers. These defenses are just really bad at pass coverage, man. All right. Got the lead again, 14-7. Al Del Greco with the kickoff. I'm just hoping right now that nothing terrible happens injury-wise. Like, I don't want to get soft-walked again because that would really suck.
Round 52.
That's, good coverage. Okay. 3rd and 11. Let's try to stop that pass play.
Big 3-2. Put.
Oh, I called it! Let's go! Yeah, I really like this system because this is kind of how it works in real life too. If the defense figures out or guesses correctly what the offense is going to do in real football, usually they can shut the play down. So I like how that's implemented in Tecmo. It's really cool. Like, it's kind of arcadey, but I like it. It's really neat. Like, I personally haven't played another football game that is quite like this. Oh, that's trouble. I gotta get rid of the ball fast. How in the world did Haywood Jeffries make that catch? Oh my word! He was in double coverage and he had to stretch out to get that. I don't know how he made that, but okay. I'll take it. Good throw by Warren Moon as well. And another good run from Lorenzo. That's going to give us a first down. I will call timeout here because I would like to get some points before the half. I'd like to set myself up. Yeah, another great catch. Pass. All right. Beautiful. And that play got blown up immediately. Timeout there. Now let's go for it. This is what the run and shoot does, man. Jeffries! Touchdown! This offense is so fun, man. I love just chucking the ball and just getting results like that. It's really fun. (21-7). Okay, I was a little nervous there for a sec. I thought that was going to bounce out. Okay, this is a good position going into the half. And it's probably the worst position that I've had going into the half so far because I've given up a touchdown. That's one-on-one, just out of reach. Chucking all the moon balls. All the moon ball because his name is Warren Moon. That's perfect. I didn't even think of that. Oh, hey, look, we finally got a different halftime performer. We got a little concert this time. Passing game's doing well. Run game could use a little more, but yeah, not bad. I'm not even going to risk. I'm not going to take any unnecessary risks with the return team here because I don't want to get soft locked again. We got room, we got room. No! Lorenzo, how could you betray me like this? Oh, that really sucks. Okay. Okay. It's fine. It's fine. We can make this work. We can get to Jim Everett. There we go. Those plays are really risky. QB rollouts, those are really risky to use in Tecmo because it's easy for the defender to track you down that way. I hate calling them when I'm on offense. I never use them, and that's why. If you know it's coming, it's really easy to stop. Like, if you figure out that that's what they're doing. Well, he broke free. I did not mash hard enough. That sucks. It's first and goal. I'm going to predict that they're going to dive, and in case they don't, I'm going to control Childress. Okay, 1 yard loss. If they're not going to dive here, if they didn't dive there, then they probably won't here either. Stop them, defense. Come on. Good, good. Okay. They might try something a little different on this play. They only got 2 receivers set, though. Football! Oh, let's go! Orlando! That's the backup corner that I had to bring in with the guy who was injured. He's zigzagging his way down the field. He could go all the way to the 12. He almost made it. That was insane. Clutch. Let's go. Okay, so now I just have to run the ball in pretty much. I just got 12 yards to go. Good, good, good. Okay. Good start.
Red 24.
Warren Moon's gonna take it himself. Not quite. First down? No, not quite there. That's a little risky, but I'm gonna try handing it off. He's in. Touchdown. Fumbled back. Yeah, it really was. That made up for it, huh? That was wild. What a wild sequence. Okay, so 28-7. Oh, and we got a full kick just about. Touchback. Oh, this game's fun, man. This is still, like, out of every football game that I've played, this is still one of my all-time favorites. Just, like, the legend around this game is just crazy. Like, the NES version in particular. The Super Nintendo version is considered slower, so the die-hard, hardcore Tecmo players don't like this version quite as much, but I still think it's pretty great. 3rd and 1. I think they'll probably run it up the middle, so I'm going to try to stop that. Oh, I didn't even call the dive, but okay, that works too. We stopped them. Block, maybe? No. Okay, don't do anything crazy. Get out of bounds. Don't get injured. You got tackled. Please get up. Okay, thank you. That's at the end of the 3rd quarter, right? Yeah, alright, so they called that immediately. That sucks. So, what do I pick now? How about this?
Blue 48. Blue 48. Put.
Webster Slaughter. First down.
First down.
I've been trying to spread the ball out a little more, but I think I probably could do a better job.
Put.
Up and around. Almost. Okay.
Red 32.
2nd and 1. So naturally, the best thing to do is just throw caution to the wind and get the ball to Haywood Jeffries. Oh, Warren Moon overthrew him. That's unfortunate. Okay.
Red 32. Put.
QB sneak up the middle. First down. That's a first down. We don't need to measure that. Come on.
First down.
Excellent. Okay.
Blue 48. Blue 48. Put.
Oh, that's going to get blown up. Yep. Ah. It would be really nice to get another touchdown on the board just to say that I scored 35 again. Jeffries is right there. Just inside the 5. Rams are getting desperate now. I mean, the game's pretty much over. We're up 28-7, but you know. I'm always looking for more points because I'm greedy. That was nothing. I was trying to make too much happen there.
Blue 43.
That's a touchdown.
Touchdown.
The LA Rams thing in the end zone there is kind of weird. Like, I get what they're going for, but that logo, like, in the end zone, like, you see what they did? You guys see what they did with the LA inside of Rams? I don't know if I love it or if I hate it. I don't really know. I might have missed this. No, I got it.
Good.
Boot. Oh, he brought it out. I wasn't expecting that. So at this point, I can just kind of mess around. You know, I've been playing as the same two players on defense the whole time. Let me try mixing it up a little bit. Let me try a linebacker. Al Smith. Let's try him. I almost got a sack with him and a batted pass on my first play, but then he ends up getting a first down.
First down.
Unfortunate. Let me try it again.
Round 52.
Oh, I think actually I called the play because another player on my team was able to do it. The weird thing about Tecmo, and one of the few things that's different from other games, is that once the ball is snapped on defense, you cannot change what player you are using. That's most football games nowadays let you change players in the middle of the play, which is so, you know, that's something strange that you kind of have to get used to. It's a little weird.
Round 52.
But it does mean you have to kind of strategize what player you want to control, you know? Oh, picked off! Bubba McDowell! Like, one of the few times where I'm not picking him on defense at all during an entire drive, he gets the pick. All right. Well, you know what this means. Screw it, we ball! I'm going to throw to Lorenzo White, the running back! Call timeout, call timeout, call timeout! Okay, with 2 seconds left. Well, this is a familiar position. Field goal. This is going to be about a 45, 46 yarder. I think I missed it. Oh, it doinks it again! Let's go! Beautiful. A 38-7 victory. I am so sorry, Darth, for what I had to do to your beloved Rams. Screw it, we hand take. Sure, why not? I'll take that because it sounds funny. 200 yards passing on the day, not bad at all. Another 38-point game. Yeah, I'm getting a lot of those. How many have I gotten at this point? That's 2 in a row, right? I don't know who I'm playing next. I'll have to look at the schedule. Oh, the Packers just beat the Vikings in overtime in this game. Okay. I guess Eli will be happy about that. Take another sip of water while I have the opportunity. Ugh. This is taking a while. Were we on a bye week just now? That's probably why this is taking a while. Oh no. Oh no, we have to play the Bills. That's a scary matchup. Yeah, let me see if I can... No, I can't see the score. I would have to back up to look at it. If I look at, like, the team leaders, though... Lorenzo White leads the league in points scored with 54. What am I looking for? Like, I guess defense stats. Those are individual stats. It's not really what I'm looking for. I need, like... I think it's team rankings. There we go. We have the 18th highest offense. 1,075 total yards. We're not even in the top 10, which is weird because I feel like our offense is doing really well. But our defense, though... We are the #1 defense in the league. Especially against the pass. Okay, so... Do we get someone back? I think we do. Oh, good. We get a new kick returner. One of our kick returners is back. Darrell Lewis. Oh, they're both back! Gary Wellman is well, man. Welcome back, Gary. And welcome back, Lewis, as well. Okay, so... The whole team is healthy again. Thank God. Which means that somebody's probably going to get hurt during this game, and I'm going to cry. Who leaves the hospital in their football gear, though? I know, right? It's pretty funny, honestly. I think it's... I really like that. So... The Buffalo Bills. This is going to be a very, very difficult game. Because... Okay, good. That's our regular starting lineup. The Bills are probably the best team in the conference. They are a very good team. So I'm expecting this to be tough. If the game's going to get difficult during the season, this would be the spot. Because I've won 4 in a row, and the Bills are really, really good. It's not Josh Allen's Bills. They're even better because they're actually a complete team. I can barely get any yardage there, but they have Bruce Smith lined up on the other side, one of the best defensive players of all time. I'm probably gonna have a tough time in this game. Can I run to the other side? Yeah, I can see the Bills are just fast. Can't get much yardage there. All right. Well. Let's see what we can do in the air. Someone's open. Curtis Duncan. Nice catch. Let's go. Inside the 20. 56-yard gain. Let's see if we can establish the run, though, because not being able to do anything there kind of sucked. All right, well, that's something. 6 yards, not bad. Let's try another one. First down, get in there. Ah, first down. Nearly. Okay, so do we dive? Do we run with White straight forward, or do we QB sneak? QB sneak. Touchdown, Warren Moon. He may be in his 30s, but he can still run. Kind of. Going to in the extra point. I'm getting a lot of those. That's kind of scary. All right. Great first drive. Excellent first pass there. Now let's see what we can do with the Bills offense. Against the Bills offense. They've got Thurman Thomas at running back. He's one of the best in this game. They got Jim Kelly at quarterback. He is really good at getting the ball to his receivers. This team is just really, really scary all around. But I called the correct play there, so we're going to get a sack on first down. War in Moon! Yes! Yes! Yes, Tate.
Ready, set, put, 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 put.
The moon haunts you! That might be a touchdown. Unless I can catch him. Barely. Oh, that was terrible, man. Alright, that ain't great.
Round 52.
Why am I playing deep? I should not be playing... Okay, there we go. 1 yard gain. Yeah, let's call this.
Round 52. Round 52.
I'm looking for the direct snap to Thomas. Yep, they went with it. Stuffed. Okay. I feel like they're gonna dive. I'm gonna call it.
Round 52. Round 52.
Watch for the direct snap again. Nope, they don't get it. They're gonna throw. No, they're not. I don't know what they were thinking there, but we stopped them. They're gonna probably take a field goal now, a chip shot field goal. Okay, we'll go with Childress. Nope, nothing. Alright, that's fine. We at least kept them out of the end zone. That's the important thing here. We still have the lead. This is going to be revenge for the infamous playoff game where the Houston Oilers at halftime in the playoffs were leading the Buffalo Bills 35-3. The Oilers lost that game. So, historically, this was the first time those two teams met since then. So, yeah. We kind of need to not blow it this time. That's still the biggest comeback in the history of the NFL playoffs. A 32-point comeback. So let's not repeat that. Let's actually win this time.
Red 24.
He's got a clear path. Okay. I didn't mean to run out of bounds, but it's okay. I was about to get tackled anyway.
Blue 48.
Gonna throw on first down. Here's wide open. Webster Slaughter. Did he get it? They're gonna give it to him. Okay. That was awfully close.
Blue 48.
Get around the corner. Just shy of the first.
Red 24. Red 24.
I don't know what Red 24 actually means. It's really just code, but it's funny to hear them say it.
Blue 43.
Okay. Ernest Givens! Wait, what?! What?! He was down! That shouldn't be a fumble! Like, what happened there? Like, that was like instantaneous! He didn't have possession of the ball! That should be incomplete! Oh, rough ball strikes again!
Round 52.
I call shenanigans, and this was before replay challenges, so I can't even do that. I'm furious!
Blue 43.
Like, he caught it, and he was down. Like, the instant he gets touched, he should be down. Like, oh, man. And there goes Thurman Thomas. I think he's in. Yep, he's gone.
Step down.
Man! I mean, that's on me for letting Thurman Thomas do that, but still, that wouldn't have happened if we just gotten the correct call.
Good.
Oh dear. Okay. I forget if I got the ball first this half. I think I did. So we're gonna have to make something happen here. I am upset. I am very upset. Jeffries again. Oh, the defensive back got there in time. Okay, let's try again.
Round 52. Hut, hut.
Let's go with the Slaughter over the middle. He's wide open. Okay, timeout.
First down.
Okay, so now we got to keep doing what the Oilers do. The run and shoot. It doesn't have an off switch. We have to keep throwing the ball. Someone's wide open there. Curtis Duncan. He catches it in stride. Touchdown. That's exactly what we needed. Okay. I feel a little better about that now. Take the lead right back. Doink!
Good.
Smoking. Yes. Very much so. Alrighty.
Blue 43. Hut, 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 hut.
So let's not... Good grief.
First down.
Okay. Time ran out at least. But they're going to get the ball first in the second half. So I'm a little worried about Thurman Thomas. He really scares me. I think he might even be a little bit better than usual because he is wicked fast right now. He might be in higher condition than normal. I'm gonna try to stop the run because the Bills haven't done much with the pass. They haven't really done anything with the pass yet. I say that, but now they have a couple guys open. We almost got the safety, though.
First down.
Yeah, this Bills team was crazy good because they made the Super Bowl. But fun fact,
Blue 48.
for the Buffalo Bills made the Super Bowl 4 years in a row in the early 1990s. They made it there 4 years in a row. The downside, they lost all 4 of them. Pretty painful.
Blue 43.
And they have yet to get back there since. They've never won the Super Bowl before. They had a chance this year, but they blew it. Oh my god, Andre Reed. That's probably their best receiver.
First down.
Okay, now I'm calling too much against the pass. See, this is what I mean by the Bills being one of the best teams in the game. They have a really good balanced offense, and they have a good defense on top of that. So they are a tough team to play against.
Round
I'm holding my own right now. If this were a playoff game, the CPU would probably be playing even better because the CPU amps up the difficulty during the playoffs. So if I have to face if we get there and I have to face the Bills, it's gonna be, I'm gonna be pretty scared. What sucks is that the first one was their best chance, but ended the worst way possible. Yeah, that first one, wide right. They had a chance to win the game with seconds left, They tried to kick the game-winning field goal, and he missed it. It was really, really sad, honestly. That's a touchback. Out of the back of the end zone. Okay. So, I think we're going to do this. I instantly regret my play call when I saw where I was lined up on the field. I didn't want to run to the left at all. Get around him. There we go. Nearly. They won't be expecting this, so I'm going to do it. Oh, they stuffed him! I didn't actually think that would work. No! Lorenzo! My running game! Ah, that sucks, dude. Well, rip. Okay, who do we got? Spencer Tillman is in excellent condition right now. MS of 44. MS of 38 for Damon Mays. And, yeah, we're not going with Gary Brown. I guess we have to go with Tillman, huh? Oh, that blows. I may have to actually rely on the pass game from now on, as long as Lorenzo White's out, because my other running backs are all pretty bad. That really sucks. And what also sucks is that I couldn't get that first down, and now I have to punt the ball back to Buffalo with only a 4-point lead. It's still the third quarter, so there is time to turn this around, but that is not a good way to start. Uh-oh. Andre Reed again. Somehow, I don't know how I tackled him, but okay. Yeah, I think I'm just going to try to defend a call against the run because I don't want Thurman Thomas doing crazy things. But then that happens, and I'm pretty sure that okay, thankfully it got deflected, but I'm pretty sure if you call a run play, your whole defense kind of tries to play against the run, and if you call a pass play, it tries to play against the pass a little better. I think. Maybe that's just placebo, but it kind of feels that way. I think it does, though, because, like, I had some coverage there. Alright, 3rd and 10. I really don't want them throwing it here, because they kind of need it. And I might have called this play, honestly. Yes, I did! Let's go! That's huge. Alright, they're going to have to punt it back. So we get another chance with the ball. Although, it just became the 4th quarter. They might go for it. No, okay. I thought maybe they would, but... Block it! Oh. Alright. Wellman? Not gonna get much on that. Okay. So with Lorenzo White out, let's see if our running game can do anything at all. Well, that was actually an okay run. I'm going to let the clock wind down as much as I can because with this small of a lead, I'm scared. Okay. We got the first down. We don't need to measure this. Come on. First down. Okay. Let it keep running down. The Bills are going to have to start using their timeouts pretty soon. Although timeouts don't really mean that much in Tecmo. Because you don't lose that much clock, but still, it's something. And I flubbed horribly. I should have been I meant to go right, but I accidentally went up. So, and did I get out of bounds? Is that why the clock stopped, or did the Bills just call timeout? I didn't see. Okay. Oh, now the Bills call timeout. All right. 3rd and 11. I may as well just keep running the ball. Where am I at? Oh, I'm still deep in my own territory. You know what? Go big or go home. It's 3rd and 11. I may as well take a shot, right? Gibbons is over the middle. That's a first down. He was all alone. That's huge. That could wrap up the game for us.
Red 24.
On. Okay, okay. That's their last time out, so they can't stop the clock anymore. So as long as we just keep running the ball and letting that clock wind down, we should be good. Tillman is doing a surprisingly nice job at it, too. If we get this first down, it's basically game over. I'm not sure. You can't be serious. Man, I feel like the refs are screwing us here. Do I go for it here? Because if I go for it and I get it, it's game over. And I'm scared of punting the ball back to the Bills. I really shouldn't. I really shouldn't go for it. I'm just going to punt it. I think it might get blocked. Oh, God. Oh, that scared me. Okay, perfect punt. Now, if we could actually tackle him... There, okay. The only good thing about this is they only have 29 seconds left. And they need a touchdown. So, if I just play deep, I should be okay. And if I call that, that also helps a lot. Okay. I really don't want them running that play with 5 receivers. I really don't want that, because that's very hard to cover. Why are they running up the middle? That was a horrible decision. I don't know what they were thinking there, but I will take it. That was an ugly win, but it's still a win. 14-10. Revenge for the choke. Kinda. I mean, I'm sure we'll meet them in the playoffs, but Thurman Thomas with 180 yards rushing. We couldn't do anything there. We mostly stopped the pass, though. Good grief. All right, I'll take the win. 5-0. Whew, tough game. But that's going to put me now at 5 games into the season. There's 1 left, and then including the playoffs, that would put me about 1/3 of the way through it. If I do 1 more. So I think I'm just going to do 1 more and then probably call it a stream after that. So let's go ahead and do it. Now, if I remember right, I think... Yeah, we get to play the Patriots now. Again, worst team in the game. So... Oh, thank God! Oh, Lorenzo White's back. Okay, good. That was not a major injury. He's back. Good. I have my run game again. I mean, it's the Patriots, so I probably could have won regardless, but man, that sucked. I feel like I got screwed by ref ball twice in that game, plus I lost Lorenzo White, so that really sucked. But we held on for the win regardless. Somebody stop me! Oh, man. Okay. So we get a game against the Patriots now. I'm hoping we blow them out. I don't even know who they use here. I feel like they had a different running back there, but I could be wrong. Uh-oh. Yeah, alright. That was just bad pass coverage by me. Imagine if I lose to the Patriots, dude. That would be so embarrassing. But it's okay. We got the blitz. I'd be willing to bet that this team is leading the league in sacks. Because I've been kind of crazy with that. Why am I running over that? What a horrible throw! Good Lord!
Red 24. Red 24. Put, put, put.
Oh, we called the play again. Beautiful. That's a punt. Let's see. Yeah, let's just rush it. That's a really good punt, actually. Okay, not a bad return. Just past the 20. Also, was I the only one who saw the screen kind of shake right there? That looked a little weird. Maybe I'm crazy, but it looked a little off. Anyway, Lorenzo White is back, so let's go ahead and just... Wasn't looking? Fair. Go ahead and just get these yards back. Oh, I stepped out of bounds. I get it, though. This might be a game where I can just yeet the ball a lot, actually, because the Patriots' defense is just so bad that I might be able to get away with it. But I just accidentally called a run play, so that ain't going to happen on this down. And what sucks even more about that is they called it. They called me miscalling the play. Thank you for the hydrate, Eli. I just did that. Okay, so that's most unfortunate. But let's see if I can make up for it. I'm going to test their DBs. Duncan! No. Well, that's embarrassing. Max punt, I'm pretty sure. Look at that thing fly! Oh! It's beautiful! It doesn't get much better than that as far as punts go. But it really sucks that I had to punt there to begin with. Like, it's the Patriots, dude! I shouldn't have to... I should be doing better against the worst team in the league! Come on! This is what I mean, though, by the CPU getting better as you go on. Like, their players they get faster, they can do more things, and even with a bad team like New England, they can still do stuff. Like, look at that! I could barely catch that guy! Beautiful! Okay, well, no score. Oh, I'm getting worried now. I need to do better than this.
Put, 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 put.
At least it dropped. They gotta throw. It's third down. Yeah, I'll call this.
Ready, 3, 2, put, 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 put.
No, they're just gonna run. Okay. Well, we held them. Now let's see if we can actually do something. Maybe I just got really unlucky on that last drive, though, because, like, I accidentally called the wrong play and then they guessed it, so that sucked. And then my pass play on third down was incomplete, so I don't know, man. Let's see what we can do now.
Round 52.
Slaughter over the middle. Good job. First down. Up to the 40.
Red 24. Red 24. Put, put.
Let's just do it again. Why not? No one's really open except for Lorenzo White. Have him run out of bounds. He's still recovered from injury, so let's just make sure it doesn't get hurt. I mean, I don't think that actually is a factor in the game, but, you know.
Ready, 3, 2, put, put, put.
All right, let's run the ball to the right this time. Good pickup.
First down.
Okay,
Ready, set, put, put.
let's go for it now. Gibbons over the middle. He's the only one who was really open. And he's gonna take it all the way down to the 2. See if Lorenzo White can punch it in.
Blue 48. Put, put, put.
He's got it. Touchdown. Okay. I feel a little better. That was a much better drive. Seven zip. If I'm struggling this much against the Patriots, though, like, what's gonna happen when I have to play a team in the playoffs? Like, if I have to play the Bills again, or something like that. I'm a little scared of what that will lead to.
Blue 48. Blue 48. Put, 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 put.
This dude right here, Russell, I don't know what he's playing really well right now. I'm gonna start calling against the run because he's way faster than I remember. There we go. We called that play.
Blue 43.
Because their pass game isn't doing a whole lot. I say that, and then their pass game is just completely wide open because no one was covering anybody.
First down.
They're probably going to kick a field goal with this little time left. Yeah, that's what the CPU normally does. Block it. Let's go! Okay, no points allowed. We'll take that. But what I don't like is the fact that we are losing. Or not losing, that we are only up by 7. That is quite embarrassing at this point. Their offense is actually has more yardage than us, which is really scary. Like, what in the world is happening right now? Glad the cloud has got some time off. Yeah, he did. He didn't have to. He didn't have to do anything this for this halftime show. No one was really open. I'm just gonna take it to Lorenzo White.
First down. Big, 3-2, big, 3-2, put.
Oh, we gotta shuck that ball real quick. How in the world did Curtis Duncan make that catch? That was in double coverage too. Oh my goodness. Okay.
Red 24.
Pass game's working well right now, but let's call a run play here to keep them honest. And that's a first down.
First down. Blue 43. Hut, hut.
What do we got? We got Duncan. End zone. Incomplete. Let's do this.
Blue 48.
Just run straight up the middle. That's going nowhere.
Blue 48. Blue 48.
Gibbons, get the first down. There we go. Get in there. Oh, I could have too. If I hadn't moved back for a split second, I might have gotten there. It's alright. We can still punch it in.
Red 24. Red 24.
Just break through this guy, and we got it. Touchdown, Lorenzo White again. Yeah, the defenses are really getting harder. Like, the CPU plays better later in the season, I've always noticed. They're pretty soft in the beginning, but they get a lot better later on. It's like, even the Patriots are doing better. Like, remember when I crushed them in that exhibition game that I did at the start of stream with the Seahawks, and it was 50-0? Now I can't do that because they're playing a lot better now. The CPU just late in the season does this. Well, it's not even late in the season. It's only like week 6, but...
First down. Red 24.
He's going to take him one-on-one, and that's a horrible throw from Scott Zolak. It's a good thing that the quarterback stats are still terrible for the Patriots regardless, so they have a hard time with it. They've only had one good pass play all game, I think. Covering him. Oh, I thought I was going to pick that off. It just kind of happens automatically. I feel like they're going to throw it, so I should call a pass play.
Round 52. Round 52.
Okay, good. I thought they were actually going to run the ball for a sec. How did he make that catch?
First down.
Oh, this is so sad. Okay.
Round 52.
Yeah, look at that. He's so much faster than I am. Also, I call shenanigans. I don't think that's a first down.
Red 24.
I'm gonna guard him. That's one-on-one. Actually, no, that's two-on-one.
Blue 43.
I'm gonna put Childress, actually, for a second, for this one. And that's gonna be a sack. Let's go. Ray Childress. Let's do it again, actually.
Red 24.
Oh, guys! Who was covering did you let the Patriots score a touchdown on you? Come on! Oh, that's a huge oof. They're going for an onside kick already? Okay. Munchak! Mike Munchak, he's on the offensive line. Okay. Sure. Why not? And the ball to the outside. White picks up a first down.
First down. Red 24. Red 24. Put.
Let's get it to Webster Slaughter again.
First down.
Good. Okay. Let's do this one.
Round 52.
Curtis Duncan in the end zone. Oh. I sensed a chance.
Blue 48. Blue 48. Put.
I'm sending him to the wrong side. He can't break through. Okay. Let's just keep trying to run the ball.
Blue 48. Put.
I think he's in. He's in. Touchdown. I can't believe they didn't guard against that. We'll take it, though. Okay. That should give us the win. Dude, why am I freaking out about the Patriots? I have a feeling that I'm going to lose the next game that I play. Really? Not even the extra points are safe. Which is funny because I actually missed an extra point against the Patriots when I did the Seahawks game earlier. That's a touchback. Too deep. It's alright. Just have McDowell play deep and we'll be fine. Call against the run and just have McDowell play deep and we should be okay. Just have him cover this whole area. Yeah, there we go. That works out. Miss! That emote is amazing. I love the Atari style graphics there. Amazing emote.
Round 52.
Okay, called the play. Good. I'm still gonna call against it though.
Big. 3-2. Put.
I got bounced around somehow. I don't know why, but alright. Fourth down, I'm still calling against the run because that scares me more than the pass at this point. And then went straight up the middle, and there he goes. He's gone. Unless... Okay, that sucks. I thought he was going right, so I went up that way, but no, instead he just went right up the middle. Okay, so I need to defend against that. One-on-one. Nah, I've got you covered. You ain't getting that. I guess this is a good team for me to warm up these strategies against the harder CPUs, though. Uh-oh. Yep, he's wide open, all on his lonesome. I couldn't get there in time. This sucks, dude. They made it a game again. I gave up more to the Patriots than I did to the Bills. What is happening? Same guy both times. Yep, McMurdy. Both times. Okay, now we need to recover this, please. Thank God. Alright. Well,
Round 52. Round
with 18 seconds left, though, all we gotta do is just run the ball. And, of course, I decide foolishly to pass the ball because I have no self-control.
Big. 3-2. Big.
Because I just wasn't thinking. Okay, that's ball game. Oh, man. And they got both touchdowns in the fourth quarter, too. They almost made that comeback. I am really glad they didn't. That was a rough game. Look at that. They beat me on offense both times. I did not play well. They just... Oh, man. But I won. Like, it doesn't feel like I won, but I did. Here, let me set up the schedule so that it only auto skips to week 7, and then it'll stop after that, and we can look at the season standings and the stats and all that nerd stuff. Because I'm curious to see where I stand right now. Yep, right at the start of week 8. Okay. So, we're in the AFC Central, and unsurprisingly, we are in first place, but the Steelers are right behind us at 5-1, and then the Browns, yes, the Browns are 4-2. So it's actually a pretty tight fight for the division right now, even though we have the lead and we're undefeated. We know like. AFC East. Yeah, look, the AFC Central is just kind of dominating. The Patriots are 0-6, to no one's surprise. Yeah, I was undefeated, they were winless, and that game was way closer than it should have been. That makes me feel like crap. The Bills are 2-3? They've only given up 82 points all season so far, but they're 2-3. Their offense is struggling, I guess. Stats, yes. The AFC West is really close together, too. That's weird. How's the NFC looking? The Giants are undefeated, so we're not the only ones there. They're 6-0, though. We're over the Cowboys. That's a little surprising. The Bears are leading the Central. The Lions are right there, and Eli, your Packers are 3-2 in the division right now. It's an okay start, I think. Wait, why are they only 3-2? Did they have 2 bye weeks already? That's really strange. In the NFC West, gee, I wonder which team's going to win this division. Definitely the Niners. We're already 4 games up, only 7 weeks in. That's ridiculous. Team rankings. Offense, we're probably pretty low, especially after those last 2 games. Yeah, we're 22nd. The Bills are dead last in offense. Even after that crazy game that Thurman Thomas had against me, they're still last in offense. We're 22nd. Defense? We're still number 1. Still giving up the least yards. That's usually how it happens. I wonder if that's going to change at all later down the line. I don't know. Who's the league leader in all these categories? Phil Simms of the Giants. Where's Warren Moon? He's probably actually pretty far down. He's not even on the list. I don't even see him. That's wild, actually. We're just not getting that many plays on offense. That's probably why. I don't know, man. But then Lorenzo White is 4th in the league in rushing yards. He's got 12 touchdowns. Yeah, he leads the league in points. That's really funny. He's got 12 touchdowns. That's ridiculous. Sacks. Hey, Robinson's got 9 for us. Eddie Robinson, and then Al Smith has 7. Nice. Picks. We haven't gotten very many, so we're not going to be on here. Punt returns and kickoff returns. Who cares? All right. Well, that's probably so lucky his injury was minor. I know, right? I am so lucky that Lorenzo White only was out for, you know, like just 1 week. Warren Moon's stats this season so far: 7 touchdowns to 1 pick, 959 yards passing. He's got a great passer rating. Look at that. Holy crap. I don't even think the passer rating are supposed to go beyond that nowadays. Lorenzo White, though, 495 yards rushing and 12 touchdowns. Like, can you say MVP? Which is really funny because this team is all about throwing the football. Oh, Ernest Givens ain't doing too well at the moment. His condition's low. Jeffries has 302 receiving yards. Duncan has 269. Very nice. And Webster Slaughter's gotten a decent amount, I think. 208. It's not bad. 6-0, I mean, I can't complain, right? But, yeah, that's where we're going to leave it for now. I'm going to try to stream again on Saturday. That is when I plan to stream again. And, I'll just be doing more of this. So, if you enjoyed this, then I'm planning to continue the season on Saturday at 7 p.m. This is probably going to be a 3-part series, I would imagine, because next session I'll be able to do another good chunk of the regular season, probably 7, maybe even 8 games, just depending on how I feel. And then after that, we'd do the last couple games of the season, and then playoffs, assuming I get there. I don't know if I'm actually going to win everything, because those were some tough games. I think I can do it, but it's going to be difficult. And I pretty much need Lorenzo White to stay healthy. Otherwise, it ain't going to happen. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed. I see somebody that we could raid right now. I don't really get to raid this person, so this would be interesting. I may as well go do that. Thanks, guys, for hanging out tonight. I know this was very different from what I usually do. But, I hope you enjoyed. And, I'm going to be doing a couple more. Playoffs? You talking about playoffs? Exactly. Normally play a game I can understand. Listen! Football's not that hard to understand. I mean, yeah, there's some weird rules, but it's not that bad. Just get the ball in the big rectangle at the end of the field. That's all you need to do. But yeah, actually I need to double check and make sure that the person that I want to raid is not about to end. Because that would be awkward. But I don't get to raid this person really, so I think I'm probably just going to commit to it anyway. Yeah, actually I don't think they're ending at all, so this should be okay. We're going to raid Blake the Nerd. He was streaming Animal Crossing, I think New Horizons, but it looks like he's about to switch to Pokemon. So, you guys might enjoy that. Hopefully you do. Higher score wins. That's all that matters, man. Exactly. Alrighty, so let's get the raid message out. You guys should know the drill by now. There we go. So like I said, we're streaming again on Saturday, and that's the plan at least. And then I'll probably need one more stream after that. And then in the meantime, next Game Conquest hopefully shouldn't be too long after that. I might be doing a couple of other things afterwards. Maybe a stream with some multiplayer fun for a game that's good for that. I don't know. It just kind of depends on what I'm up for. There's a couple other single-player games that wouldn't take as long as this one, but yeah. I hope you guys enjoyed this anyway, even though this was different. But I will see you guys again soon, and I hope you have a good weekend, and just rest of your week. And yeah, I'm just kind of stalling, waiting for time for the raid timer to go down at this point. I mean, I know I can click raid now, but I like it to usually go all the way. Am I weird for that? Probably, but I don't know. Hoping the movie turns out good. Wait, what movie? The Tecmo Bowl movie? That'd be funny. Yeah, it's also a good start so far. Alright. Take care, guys. I'll see you again soon. Bye-bye.